Jank Heroes episode 5.
He's a mage, which allows him to choose any one family type of magic that he can work on and develop.
And you get to make up the family too.
And right now we also have ninjas who basically use power scrolls and for the cost of some life to use powerful ninjutsu.
Oh, I know how to fix this shot. And
You can also make something completely different, and I can more or less try and figure out a class tree for that.
Oh, by the way, the easiest thing for you to do right now, Jay, is he redid the magic system. Before magic worked like Green Lantern rings, like in the original Jank Heroes.
So you put in so it's.
Well, like magic was only.
It was like different colors and they had different powers,
colors,
right?
But,
the mana system is way better with your own creation of what you want, right?
I feel like the other systems also lend a lot of different abilities, though.
I'm trying to think of
There we go.
I'm trying to think of not an OP magic, but something that could
Well, you can even make something completely different.
Oh, trust. If you make something that's not combat applicable to Matt, he will not make you fight people.
Oh no,
I would fight people if Matt gave me people to fight. Because he's like you can't fight anyone because you just make illusions. So I've seen a fight. I haven't been in a fight.
Well, you didn't really.
Oh, okay.
I do plan on putting him in a fight soon if he doesn't get any progress going towards actually getting something going for defending himself.
I'm about to learn phantasmal weapons or whatever.
Phantasmal weapons?
This ghost weapons made of magic.
He's learning it from someone else, though, not specifically from his family.
Okay.
But you could make a class that doesn't exist right now, like pirate or dragon god or whatever.
Dragon god? You would let him be a dragon god?
Well, it depends on.
You should pick god. Make god a class.
I mean, he made god a thing in his previous game.
Jared accidentally became magic
Gerard.
god.
Jared.
Oh, well, Gerard uses the power of Jesus, specifically. It's not... He didn't become a full-fledged god
But then
himself.
he became a full-fledged god in the new
He
game.
just use Jesus' powers and send to God. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
Let's see.
Probably more like Dragoon or something like that would be more what I'm getting along, rather than Dragon God, but more or less anything you want.
So Dragon God is enough. Ultra Instinct is enough.
Ultra Instinct. No, I'm gonna get copyrighted.
Just change the name, but be the same thing. You're like...
Mega.
Megathought.
Mega Sense.
Megathought. Mega
Sense.
THOT.
Mega Sense.
Mega Sense, actually, that would probably be better because Megathought isn't really instinct. But,
Let's see. Super nervous system.
Natural reflex.
That was...
yeah, he does this for everybody.
Yeah, so people will be able to talk to us in the live chat.
That's so... I'm so behind on technology. I don't... Everything surprises me now.
But, each class, even a new one, will get, 3 specific skills that work towards them. That sort of revolves around Bond, which I'll have to explain to you as well.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Explain more in story.
yeah.
Yeah, have him build the character first, before you,
Or at
drown
least
him
the
in
best,
exposition.
I'm trying to think, because I kind of want to be I don't know.
You don't know?
Because I've made people before, I haven't told you this, but a long time ago I used to make stories with characters in them that had powers. And I'm trying to figure out what I can use. What I can use from that, because a lot of them have sort of OP skills. Like recently, I made a dude that he has. I guess it's you could give it an element, it'll be fire. But what he does, it's more, it's more of a heat power. So that so the base of his power is he generates a lot of heat. He himself is, and because he generates a lot of heat to the point where you can. To get near him will burn you very badly. And he doesn't have full control over it. If he gets angry, he'll just release a lot of heat and not know. And let's see, for him to project it, so if he can generate a lot of heat, he can I guess focus it on on a part of his body, to where that's like really hot, like he can melt whatever he touches at that point. And he can also shoot heat out. However, if he does that, I mean, it takes a lot out of him, because he's like generating it and pushing it out for a long distance. And I mean, it's not a good attack for long distance. I mean, he can shoot. It's like mid-distance attack. So out of your range.
It sounds like he has like a solid AOE kind of thing with his general heat.
Yeah.
Because even if you came behind him, you would still.
Yeah, it's this area thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what you can basically look at is like the different benefits to like the different classes. Crystal, you obviously have a 0
I
and
still
a
recommend you go into magic and you just say heat magic. Basic AOE field is like my normal spell, and then it costs mana, right, for you to do it.
I mean, here's the other thing
really
though, Jet. Like, for instance, if you were to do heat, I probably would downgrade it to like basic fire magic, and then he can work it up to the AOE thing.
Still sounds better to have like a consumable resource.
Yeah, I know.
But like the crystals, you would be able to more or less reach to any power that you specifically wanted to, with the risk of making it impossible to do, or making it not as efficient.
There are no 2s with magic right now, so a 0 is something you can easily do.
Well, that's not necessarily true, Jed. Like, there could be a thing where like different families of magic are incompatible.
Well, I mean, no 2s within what you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, you could have flight as a power for your stones, and you could have a 2 that says like cannot fly in space. But if you had flight as like a magic thing, you could just not be at that level yet, but that doesn't make it impossible.
Well, like the thing with that is like that would probably be more along the lines of a different type of magic than like a flight family magic.
You feel like flying in space is outside of like normal flying? Well, it has to do with space survivability, so I can see where you're coming from on that.
What about gravity?
What about gravity manipulation? Sure.
I mean, then there's also like other things is like gadget heroes. You get the melee in range, and then you also get to choose.
I lied to you. And gadgets are the best fucking thing. They've always been the best thing. Matt feels like I'm lying. Yo, if
you just said magic was the best thing, and you chose to be a magic hero. Come on.
I did choose to pick magic. But check this shit out. Imagine you have a power, and you're like, but what if it's an object, so I don't have to worry about any crystal bullshit or mana? Because it's not like gadgets have charge. It just does it. And you just need to not lose or break your shit.
I mean, to be fair, it's also limited to what it's specifically got to do, though.
So is all your other powers, but they also have
mana
restriction.
But like, whereas magic can develop into a family, or crystals where you can push for powers.
You I can't find someone to maybe upgrade my gadget.
You could, and because you're a gadget hero, you'd have mastery over pretty much any gadget. So like, you don't have to have a learning time with a gadget.
Exactly. Where like, at least in original Jank heroes, you can't use other people's crystals, kind of thing. And with magic, I mean, unless you have the power to like steal other people's spells or learn it, you can't. Yeah. Like, gadgets are so fucking great, Jay.
But like gadget, you get a melee and a range, and then you get an element attached to that, and you define element.
Can't his gadget also just be? Oh yeah, you define element. Like, element doesn't have to be like fire, wind, ice, water. Your element could be gravity. Like
it could be purple.
Yes, it could be like a color, and we just figure out whatever the fuck that means. Like, yeah,
purple. Color. Purple.
Ninja, there's 2 different clans sort of going at war with each other. The Red and Black Dragon clan, which sort of focuses on like bombastic ninja magic, like not stuff that you would typically associate with a ninja, whereas the White Kitsune clan is more in line with like the traditional ideas of a ninja.
I think the white ones are supposed to be the good guys right now, based on how Matt's like.
Well, like you've only seen a tiny bit.
I've only met good white ninjas. Yo, Scavenger.
You've only met one ninja from each clan.
Also, Scavenger, thank you for smashing that like button. Right now we're here with Jay. We're teaching him about Matt's game, Jank Heroes Remix.
And then also there's always the possibility of coming up with something completely new.
True.
And there's a couple of interesting ideas that could go with the new ones.
That sounds cool, but I kind of want to be a mage, though.
I mean, I also went that route. But no limits, dude. No limits. Kirby came in with the pineapples. Yo, Kirby, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to smash that like button. We're teaching Jay about Jank Heroes Remix, and he's building a character for the first time. Also, thank you for smashing that like button.
I mean, I feel like, if anything, if you want to do, like, explosion-like stuff, like, close to off the bat, if not off the bat, maybe something along the lines of dragons would lead that way quicker.
It sounds like Matt really wants you to put dragons in the story, but also...
Oh, no, I don't... Well, here's the thing. I have to work harder to make new stuff.
Flaming grenade launcher.
So...
And fireball cannon.
Like, part of it is that...
Fireball.
Part of it is I want variety so that I don't have, like, all mages.
True.
But, like, I'm not going to harp against you picking mage, obviously, but, at the same time, it's also, like, the more people try and make new stuff, the more work I have to put in trying to balance and understand how it's going to work in the first place.
And you like the challenge.
Yes and no.
Yes and no.
If I could make a new character, which I guess I could at any point.
Okay, so I'm leaning. Okay, because I was thinking about like a necromancy type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would probably be more along magic. You could do that.
Or a gun that brings things you shoot back to life.
I was mainly like for making minions to fight people with. I was mainly thinking along the lines.
A button that summons like skeletal warriors. Kirby said he would be a healer if he made a thing.
I would always be a healer.
Yeah, best class.
Alright, I'll be a gadget hero.
Gadget hero? Okay, so with regards to your melee and ranged weapon, they basically can transform into each other.
Mm-hmm.
So pick a melee weapon that you'd want.
Shoot, I should have thought about this before I said it.
I mean, you can back down.
I'm trying to think.
You could have like
I'm trying to think of what I would.
For melee. Do you care more about range or damage?
Well, he's got a ranged weapon attached to it.
It's ranged and.
Well, I mean, there's a big difference between like a short sword kind of thing and like a lance, you know. Like even with your close range, you can have like close long, is what I'm saying.
And because there is different damage scaling.
Mallets are normally like slower. I guess the speed of your weapon doesn't matter because there aren't weapon speed stats.
I mean, it could be applicable. Depends on the situation, really.
Yeah.
We haven't had combat yet because...
I would probably... I can see myself with a blade.
A blade? Any particular?
No, I can't see myself with a blade.
Oh.
I would either be using, like, my bare hands or, like some type of gloves to fight.
You can use gauntlets.
Or I would have, a staff.
Okay.
So
like, you can have, like, gauntlets or, like, a bow staff.
Or, like, are suits of armor?
No.
No? Not melee?
No, that's more than melee at that point.
That's like armor. It's just straight up. I mean, well, duh. It's like clothing. So. I'm trying to think what I would. Because you said it's attached to the melee weapon, right?
No, the ranged weapon isn't attached. It becomes the range.
Okay, so it transforms.
Yes.
Okay.
And it doesn't necessarily have to make the most sense. Like, you can turn, like, a gloves into, like, a shotgun.
You're really into the gauntlets. Yang? Is that where Ruby is garbage?
Shut up, Jed. I'm not specifically referencing Ruby.
Shotgun gauntlets.
Shut up, Jed. Gloves into a rifle. I don't know.
A shield? Because that's a good combination of defense and offense all at once. You're into blades or a bow staff.
He said not into blades.
You're not. Oh.
Either like gauntlets or a bow staff.
Gauntlets or bow staff. I feel like the bow staff gives you good, like, close and far range.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Okay.
But, like, no, yeah, I'll do that.
So,
and
bow staff range, what do you want your bow staff to turn into?
That's what I'm thinking. Because I was thinking about,
It can even be something silly like dual pistols or something like that.
Because I was thinking, because I can also break it apart.
Dual pistols.
Or dual crossbows or whatever.
I could break it
Does
apart.
ammo matter?
I would say no.
Ammo doesn't matter. Okay.
Ammo doesn't matter.
Then I
Well, like, depending on what your weapon is, and, like, the element, it changes things a bit.
In the element. Well, I need to think element too.
What are your
Yeah, you
element
get
was
an element
bullets?
as well.
Okay, I get it. Okay.
So bow staff turns into.
Wait, do they have two different elements depending
no,
on whether it's?
They're the same.
Okay,
element.
I almost lost my shit. I was like, what?
Yeah, that'd be too good.
Okay. So I'm gonna choose arrows.
So.
Not arrows. A bow.
Like a regular bow, crossbow.
I thought you were picking your element.
Record.
You were like arrows.
Element. Arrows. It's arrow element. That's what it is.
So
like I'm gonna say
regular bow.
Staff and recurve bow. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. And element to go along with that.
Light.
Light.
That way I can use light arrows.
Sure. We'll go with that. So let me think first.
And it's solar powered. So.
So I need to think of something for a second.
I like how you inadvertently added a weakness.
What?
Solar powered. You find your ass in the dark, you be like, oh damn.
I mean, I'll have a staff. I just can't shoot nobody with arrows at that point.
True. Yeah,
like,
at least
light
they're
arrow.
still normal weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So use
So
it as a,
we need to start actually writing things down.
Yeah, you have yet to like fuck around with a page.
But like,
Alright, so
let's see where Jet started his inventory.
I don't know.
I think he put it at the
I don't
bottom.
have a name.
Yeah, you don't. But like,
Yeah,
I
you
wanna,
really did skip a lot of the normal like character building steps. That normally inspires a lot of other things.
Oh right, I just realized Jet hasn't picked anything up.
Yeah, I don't have things for real. I have money. Anyways,
Yeah.
I'm surprised you haven't had him roll like health, power, speed, because those are generic
Yeah, but, like,
regardless. And
We sort of got stuck with the weapon, or like the job in general.
I still
Yeah.
think it's cool.
Okay,
That's-
so just write this down for the time being. You've got.
Oh, how much time do you have, by the way? Because a session is an hour.
Oh, I have until 10:45.
So you can make a character.
I can make a character.
But like, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the name of your weapon.
Okay.
Yeah. So make sure you write this down.
Oh, so what all do I write?
I'm just write it to the side for right now so that we can place it somewhere
Okay,
else
so
later.
inventory.
Inventory.
All right.
T126 Sagittarius.
T1. Is it just T1?
26.
Oh, so it's like 126.
126.
Okay.
Sagittarius.
Sagittarius. Next, I'm getting cancer. That's the next weapon. No, not the disease.
Basically the thing with Gadget Heroes, and this is the first time I've actually been able to do this, basically it's like a serial number and then like the specific name of the weapon based on what the weapon is.
By the way, after Jay's done, I also would like to make a new person.
Jed, but
I'm not gonna stop playing Jank.
I don't want to manage two of your characters.
I won't play them at the same time.
I don't want to have to manage two of your characters.
We write everything down.
Jed, the amount of meta nonsense you could pull with that.
Make my other characters like not interact with my guy. You're GM. Just
Jed,
I won't want to interact
actually
with
don't want to
Jackknife.
do that.
Jackknife's doing totally other shit.
But yeah.
Yeah, he's just into different stuff.
I'm more talking about Sagittarius. Basically, like the weapon based on the different weapons in the element, they get a special name.
Nice.
So Sagittarius.
All right. So T126 Sagittarius.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so now a name and a superhero name.
So like an actual name.
An actual name, and then what you want to be known as a superhero. Sort of like your secret identity.
The scavenger, by the way, said that he would have picked the same thing, like a bow staff that turns into arrows, and he actually said it without realizing that that's what you had said.
Nice.
Kirby.
Great minds think alike.
True. That is. He also said that.
So, like, honestly, I probably would have made what my first character was, which was just the
Wow.
crystal hero who could use make portals to video game dimensions. That was what my crystal power hero could do.
You can trap somebody in Bowser's world.
Well, I can't. Actually, I could open it beneath me.
Yeah.
But like the only problem was
really
is that
need
if I was in a video game world, I couldn't make portals to the real.
Yeah, he didn't.
So you'd be stuck.
Yeah, it was very one way.
And it was part of the reason why I got screwed over. But
Gotcha.
it wasn't necessarily specifically because of that.
The scavenger said Jay must be tactical. Kirby.
You know it. You know it.
But yeah. So Nick.
Then it had full-on technical difficulties. I think we reconnected though. Tell me if the stream's lagging, by the way, guys. My life and more characters is a solid way to do it.
A jet. Why do you do this?
Let's see. Kirby said, I like that 24 back there. Jay said, no lag for me. I don't know about Kirby, though. That 24 back there.
24?
Yeah, where's the 24?
I'm looking at that. I'm trying to figure out what that is.
Yeah, yo, Mr. Hand, do you know where the 24 is? That was a pretty solid 24 right there. More like a 6.
That's a 4.
Right behind you,
Maps. Right behind you, numbnuts.
Oh, that one.
Oh, damn. My boy Curve's playing I Spy.
Yeah, for real. Like, I didn't even know it was there.
When I live here, and I'm like, what?
What's that? When you live here, don't know it's here.
But like, think to your stories that you've made.
Let's see. I mean, cause I've never had a superhero name. If I was use their actual names.
Well, like, think of 2 actual names then and make one of them the superhero one.
My normal name will be Scythe Caliber, but my real name will be... No, my superhero name will be Nightstick. Let's see... Gonna go Gadget Hero.
Oh,
God,
okay.
Chad, why'd you do this to me?
Gadget Hero.
I thought he was talking about Jackknife for a second there.
He's making
I was like,
another
okay.
character.
Yeah, let's see...
Screw me.
Let's go Sylph.
Right, because you pick an element, and you pick a melee and a range.
Something.
Also, feel free at home to make your own character as well. Normal name, superhero name.
A lot of other stuff?
Yeah, a whole bunch of other stuff. Let's say if you were going Gadget Hero, what melee weapon would you pick? What long range weapon would you pick? And what powers would your weapon have?
Element.
Feel free to hit them up in the live chat. I'm hype.
Sylph Windblade wouldn't be bad.
Let's see. Is a satellite strike too powerful for a long range weapon?
Just a little.
Just a little.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Weather balloon remotely controlled machine gun.
Just
a little.
Just a little bit.
Buckshot pistols.
Buckshot.
So like pistols that shoot Oh, you're asking like what is buckshot?
Yeah.
Buckshot is the widespread shot that's shot by a shotgun, but it'd be dual pistols that shoot buckshot.
One buckshot pistol.
So it's
buckshot pistol?
So it's like close range, but like a shotgun, like a mini shotgun in your hand?
Yeah, it's like a mini shotgun, but smaller than a normal like sawed-off.
Right. Well, like.
But not 2 of them?
Not 2. Because you'd obviously would be more mobility with that.
Kirby said buckshot is a shotgun round that shoots 9 pellets.
Oh, look at that. Genius.
Facts.
Mine was just Shadow Dark Gale.
Can long range be a grenade launcher?
Alright. I got an actual name.
No.
Could it be
Which
a
one
grenade
was-
launcher,
was,
but the
this the actual
grenades
name?
shoot buckshot instead of actually like explosions?
That sounds both inefficient and overpowered.
How inefficient and overpowered. So no on that?
No.
No? Okay.
Virgil Moon. What is... No.
Kirby said that would be cluster bomb, Jet. There's a name for it, man. Huh. Could your long range be a grappling hook? Gun?
Not a grappling hook.
Also, thank you all for watching. Make sure to smash that like button.
I would allow mini harpoon.
You allow, so not a grappling hook. Okay,
But
so
a mini harpoon is fine.
still thinking then. I got you. Do 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 do
trying to find a name that makes Sylph, like, it has Sylph in it, like SILPH, and it sounds cool. And I can't think of one. That's what's taking so long. Like, I had that,
Right.
I can't think of something cool. I mean, I could say Sylph just by itself, but I don't think that's good enough.
I mean, he's
What
gone.
about a lightning gun, but it's not my element? No.
Nice try.
Let's see.
Just think of like a taser, but like make it OP. An OP taser.
I'm not trying to make it OP.
Yeah,
I just thought a
taser.
lightning gun would be cool. Kirby was like, how
Then
the
pick
hell
lightning
would
as
there
your
be a
element,
healer in this world that uses guns? What do you mean? Just a good ass healer? What were you saying?
You can have
Then
like
pick lightning as your element.
I don't want lightning as my element.
Well, then get out of here.
Scavenger said Chidori would be a dope weapon.
yeah.
Jay is like, I vibe with that.
I thought lightning. I like lightning a lot. So
You did pick Virgil, like Static Shock's first name.
no, that was actually one of my characters.
Oh,
I was thinking more Devil May Cry.
It's what was he? Virgil was Draco B-side.
Oh, yo, Jared said everybody in the room dab. Yo, smash that like button first, Jared. You got Jay to dab before the like button. Poorly though.
I don't usually dab.
Kirby said impressed yet? ? Thank you for smashing that like button. Truly appreciate it. I gotta pick up my pen off the ground.
All into
Yeah, I
that.
know what it is. That's you gotta
go all. Apparently, you gotta go all in.
Self Novalis.
How do you spell that?
Novalus. Actually, probably with two L's.
Jared said, I think everyone is impressed.
Okay, so.
Oh, by the way, Jay is making a character for Matt's version of Jank Heroes, and I'm making another character for Shits and Giggles. Jared,
how do you spell it?
where are you? You haven't made a character for
double L.
Matt's Jank Heroes remix.
US.
Like, where are you actually? Can you arrive,
Alright.
please?
Cool.
Okay, we're fine.
Kirby
with that,
said,
good.
dab while spinning a
Okay.
fidget spinner
So-
on your dick.
We need to determine health, your power, your speed.
Alright, where do I decide?
So basically,
Let's see.
HP, power, and speed on the first three lines in base.
HP,
I need to look up melee weapons.
speed.
And HP is determined by 3d20s.
Okay.
So
Let's see, Jared said, I'm in my room working on a lab report. Kirby said, there's a reference in there somewhere.
That's me in about, I don't know how much.
11 minutes.
11 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes, actually.
Oh, fuck.
It's gonna be me.
Right now he's rolling stats.
Alright, so where's a good place to roll?
probably just a table.
Okay. So 3d20s.
3d20s for health.
Alright.
Hopefully this doesn't go terribly.
Alright, give me something good. Better than what I had in D&D. Come on.
I mean, you get a lot more health than you do in D&D.
Alright, so it's 12.
If I make
Wait,
my
don't you have a
long
second
range-
d20 in your hand? Yeah,
Yeah.
you can just do that and then the other one again.
Shoot.
12, 5, or 12,
12,
6? No, 5.
5.
So 17.
Do you have to reload guns?
Come on.
Probably.
Probably.
Okay. That sucks.
It's not terrible. You've got 21?
Yeah.
Jared said, I will come up there for a short time if you film me spinning a fidget spinner and dabbing.
I mean, it's definitely less than what he has.
Anything's possible.
But he's also not really
Jared said
combat
for
efficient
Kirby.
anyway.
That's true.
Yeah, you can do that, Jared. I believe in that.
21.
And there's obviously ways
Just
to boost
text me when
stats,
you
so
arrive.
You're not going to be
Kirby said, I have 4
completely screwed.
d20s.
So now power and speed are both d20s each. 2
Oh.
d20s.
Okay. Really?
That's
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 12.
a 19? That's not bad. That's average.
19.
a melee weapon that I can keep with me.
I am doing exactly like I am in D&D. Only slightly lower.
Well, look at it this way.
I rolled hella
Like,
average.
power and speed
last
only matter in multiples of 5. Actually, no, you're technically a tiny bit under average.
Really?
Oh, this is going to be fun.
year. Also,
Really?
Jay,
Really?
leave your sheet here. I'm gonna digitize it.
Ooh, okay, this is going to be fun.
How in the heck? I'm a very bad roller.
You did roll shit.
So,
I rolled.
you basically have a
crap.
-1 in power and a -2 in speed.
You have a -2 in speed.
I got 11. A freaking 11. I
God.
bet you if I roll
Yes,
it now,
20 is
but it
the
doesn't mean
average.
anything. I get good. Okay, never mind. That's still crap. Oh
Wow.
wow. But
That one would
so,
have
so the highest thing I rolled is 14.
Mm.
That's bull crap.
Well,
Has he rolled for his floor yet?
at least you have a weapon at the start.
Yeah,
True.
that's true.
Because you're a gadget hero, so you're automatically really
I have an OP
good.
weapon, and it's like giving.
Guess you're going to be spending bond points a lot faster than Jen will.
Yeah,
True.
probably.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we got here?
Power, speed, money.
No, that's the other thing.
It's like giving Excalibur to Hercule.
Health.
That's what I feel like.
Jet, I
You
need
give
that sheet.
Excalibur to
You need,
Hercule.
oh, you do need the
Yeah.
sheet.
Let's see.
He's like,
money
yeah.
was...
Yeah!
You get money, and that's 3d20s.
Kirby said I could be a sniper that, along with normal bullets, also have healing darts and healing grenades.
You could.
So, what's her face? Anna
Anna?
from Overwatch.
From Overwatch? Oh. Kirby, is that supposed to be an Overwatch reference?
Two.
Was that a 2? Oh my god.
2, 9,
9 and
5.
Okay.
You've got,
Jack crap, probably.
what's it? Yeah, 2, 9, 5. That's going to be $16.
There you go.
Okay.
That is money. Kirby says it is a reference to Anna.
Underneath this, right,
Damn.
Gadget Hero.
We Gadget Hero here?
My
Yeah.
boy Matt was on it.
Gadget Hero.
Gadget Hero.
And we'll put right underneath that the 3 different things for your Sagittarius, like right Sagittarius there. And then
Sagittarius.
write what the different things are for it.
So.
Can my element be dragons?
To what extent?
So let's say I had a gun. It would shoot dragons.
Bow. And
No.
No.
staff.
Okay. Still feeling it out. Still trying to figure out. Let's
Light
see.
element.
Yo, Hazardous Vegito, welcome to the stream.
let's
Make sure to smash that like button.
Then write your
Truly
money
appreciate
underneath
it.
that.
Right now we're building characters for Jank Heroes Remix. I still have my other character, but I was
Just $16.
like, why not make another one since Jay's making one?
Can I have Jet roll for me? Yeah, like a reroll.
I mean,
or
the
everything.
next few ones don't really matter.
You should have had me roll for like actual stats.
Okay.
I mean,
So now you
I
roll a
didn't know I was gonna
d20.
roll that crap. But
So now you roll a
Thank you for
d20 to
smashing
see
that
where you
like
live.
button. Truly appreciate
see
it.
where I live.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jared's outside the door. I'll be right back. Jared's gonna dab and.
You live on the 4th
Spin a
floor of
fidget
Springdale Apartments.
Are you
He lives
freaking
on what
kidding me?
floor?
4th.
4th. Show me jackknife sheet.
You're on the 2nd.
Okay, I'm about to say. I was like, is he living in my base?
So, this anyway, it's like home,
Yeah, home, you can write that.
home, 4th floor,
Springdale Apartments.
spring, tip, deal.
Springdale.
I like
Dale.
how you didn't like text me. You just typed in the
I
chat.
did text you.
You did?
Yeah.
You also typed in the chat. The chat
Yeah.
was a better idea.
Your phone's
The
terrible.
chat was
Jen.
faster because
Anyway, so 4th floor.
Kirby said my
okay,
short
then you
range
get to
weapon
pick a
would be a
secret base.
semi-automatic
A secret
pistol
base?
with
Which is just
smaller
like any
bullets
place
in the
that you
same
want,
healing
like,
darts.
all of
I
your,
like how
like, stuff that you really need.
it's not short range,
Okay.
long range. It's melee, long range.
Well, I don't.
And you can make out a building.
I only came here for
I'm
one
trying to
thing
think. 'Cause
though.
I was gonna.
I know you only
a
came
good
here for one
secret
thing.
base.
You'll have to duck down.
His is the entire 2nd floor that he
I
lives
have to
on.
lay on the ground to do the trick. I can't like
You're gonna do the
invert
trick.
gravity.
Mine was
Yeah,
looking already.
I said I would spin a fidget spinner on my dick and dab.
I didn't know you'd do it on your dick.
Yeah,
didn't
my
say on your
fidget spinner
dick.
trick.
You said me spinning a fidget spinner and dabbing. You're like, how? What other way would I do?
Just spinning it and dabbing isn't impressive. We gotta go for maximum impressed.
Okay, Jared's gonna spin a fidget spinner on his dick. How
And
is
dab at the same
yeah,
time.
and dab at the same time.
Oh, okay.
I bet I
I don't
can't.
know how this is gonna work.
You don't know how that's gonna work?
Yeah, get over here.
So,
Let's see.
in the meantime,
I'm gonna get.
This guy just said
Be
Rasengan.
cliche.
Kirby said, I'm not impressed yet.
What about now? Impressed now, dude?
A rundown factory.
Rundown Factory? Sure, write that down.
Jank Heroes, episode 5. This is Kirby said, oh!
Anything that the factory
Jank
wants
Heroes,
to say
episode
about
5.
producing?
Return of impressed yet.
How about now? Are you impressed now?
Steel.
Steel Shores.
Jank Heroes, episode
Rundown
5.
Steel
How about now?
How about now?
That way I can probably possibly use it to make
All right.
new stuff.
Kirby said, "Are you not entertained?"
Maybe.
I did what I came here to do.
Oops, solid. It was good to have you, Jared.
Yeah.
Best of luck on your lab report.
Thanks.
Okay. So, we'll skip that for right now because that's more inventory. And then you get to pick, because like pretty much everybody who's in this game has studies.
Hazardous Vegito said, pretty impressive.
So, what would your character
Kirby said, hi,
be
Jared. Bye,
studying?
Jared.
Like college work.
College work.
And it can be sort of outside because, like, for example, he's doing interdimensional studies.
Interdimensional studies. Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
what
it's
was
kinda
his
like-
career that he picked?
He hasn't picked one yet.
Oh. I feel like those maybe not go together.
Studies. I'm studying. I'm trying to think of something that's going to be useful.
Man, I got excited as fuck when you said,
It can even be something that doesn't apparently have any use but could be beneficial later.
So Kirby said, then maybe my melee weapon would be a dagger, like the Lyra from WoW. Yo, could I do dual sawed-off shotguns?
If I told you no to the buckshot pistols,
Buckshot pistols and sawed-off shotguns are two different things.
but they both have shotgun-esque properties.
True. How about dual laser pistols? Powered by kinetic energy.
Like shaking the pistol? Well, at that point your element would be kinesis.
No, stop. I wanted it to not be. How about laser pistols powered by imagination?
Imagination is your element.
Imagination is my element? What does that even mean, man? Zombie Spellman said, hello. Yo, Zombie Spellman. Welcome to the stream. It's good to have you. Don't forget to smash that like button. Truly appreciate it. Yo, what does that mean to have imagination as your element? You actually got me fucked up. Kirby said, look up the Howda pistol. Computer powers. Also, thank you for smashing that like button. Truly appreciate that.
Like, quite frankly,
Zombie Spellman said, how about
I feel
an
like
AK?
Dual weapons generally doesn't work too well.
Oh, you're not... Oh, you told him that you could split it.
I did say dual crossbows. But, like, I feel like if it's, like, a specialized weapon, that if it's dual, then it's a bit...
It's too broken?
Yeah.
Okay, I see that.
Like, crossbows and regular pistols aren't too bad.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me... Oh, yeah, you said, what pistol? A Howda pistol. Howda pistol. Large caliber handgun, often with 2 to 4 barrels, used in India and Africa at the beginning of the 19th century. Typically intended for defense against tigers and lions and other dangerous animals.
Sounds like a powerful pistol.
Multi-barreled breech loading designs later favored over the long muzzle loading design because they offered faster reloading than possible with contemporary revolvers, and had to be reloaded and unloaded through a gate in the side frame. So these are like improved now. Comes from the Howda, a large platform on a mountain. Hunters, let's see. Zombie Spellman said, "How about a gun that shoots out?" So a gun that shoots out other guns. So you hit people with guns. Would your element have to be guns? Kirby said, they are double barrel shotgun pistols.
Like,
but it's a real thing.
Here's the interesting...
Can I have double Howda pistols? It's a real I'm not even bullshitting. Thank you, Kirby.
They are real, but they seem very powerful.
But dual wielding pistols is okay, right?
Like regular pistols.
But not Howda pistols.
Probably not Howda pistols.
Oh my gosh, Kirby, thank you, by the way. I didn't know this was a real thing.
Like, here's the thing,
also,
Jeff.
make sure you smash that like.
Whenever you try and confirm what it's shooting, that's generally tying into the element.
Well, I mean, my element isn't shotgun. Also, how would imagination element work? Like, for real. You got me fucked up, Matt. That's a real thing I could do? What does that mean?
I mean, you're the one who was trying to throw that in the first place, Jet. I don't know why you're trying to do this to me.
Kirby said, I have an interest in firearms, and Zombie Spellman said, how about a gun that shoots out asses? But he put ass, S. I feel like ass would have to be your element.
But, like, I guess with relation to imagination,
Incredibly intrigued.
it really is...
Kirby said imagination element would be Toon Force because bullshit.
Can I double major?
Sure.
Ooh.
Okay.
I'm taking on that education load.
Yeah, nobody's ever tried doing that.
No one has ever taken multiple classes. Nani?
I'm trying to think what I would. It's starting to, I'll just do it.
Nike.
So, what is?
See, Kirby said, my element would be magic satchel, bitch.
I guess imagination would sort of be like your ability to create new concepts, but like...
What?
But like, the problem is that you're limited by what you already know.
I can create concepts. What does that mean, Matt? Like, actually.
I don't know, Jed.
Matt!
Jed, I don't think imagination's really on the table.
Zombie Spellman, how about a knife that, if you kill someone with it, they turn into ashes?
That sounds like some really hot flames, my guy.
That mixtape dagger, my guy. Is mixtape your element? Kirby said you could pull a piano from your ass. Oh, you're still talking about Toon Force.
Oh my gosh.
I really am curious what you meant by you could make concepts.
I don't know, Jed. I think imagination's actually off the table the more I'm thinking about
What
it.
if my element is invention?
Invention as in...
Could I shoot, like, machines out of my guns?
I feel like invention is more like ingenuity.
Yo, Zolex, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to smash that like button.
Invention's more along the lines of ingenuity, which would mean like being able to take things from your environment and incorporate it.
So what if I shot materials to, like, combine them into, like, things?
Like, it'd be sort of like, you see some rocks, I'm gonna go ahead and put those in my gun and shoot those.
I'm good.
Oh, that's interesting.
What's next?
Kirby said
your
concept
job.
like weapons that can make an object fly.
And depending on what your job is, changes the pay scale.
It does change the pay scale. And also it gives you more stuff to do in the world. And you only have $16. You probably want a good-ass job.
Does more stuff equal, so...
Yo, Vegeta, welcome to the stream. It's good to have you.
Buff myself up.
Well, like, bond points is like your
He's
interaction
building a
with people.
character.
Okay.
For Jank Heroes Remix. I'm building a new character for shits and giggles. Zombie Spellman said, how about a picture that makes your enemies depressed?
And that is my stat set.
Depression
you
would
spend
have to be
those
your
in order
element.
to get your stats
Would
up.
your picture be
Or- and
short
get
range,
skills
I
and
guess? It would
And
be your
it's
melee one?
basically the more I interact with people.
More you interact and more like you are
Let's see.
understanding them.
Kirby
and
said,
whatnot.
or a
Like,
gun
it's
that can change
a
objects
couple of
into
different
other
things.
objects, like Majin Buu's materialization. Well, it's transfiguration beam, but I see what you're saying.
That's what I was
like
thinking
that.
about
I
when
like that
you
spell.
mentioned, what was it? Taking something and then incorporating it into you. Kind of like how he absorbed people.
Mm-hmm. What if my element was transfiguration, and I could shoot things, and whatever I shot, I could turn into something else?
To what extent?
I could shoot you and turn you into cotton candy if I wanted.
I feel like there'd be a certain amount of resistance for that.
Yeah, like your opponent could resist that happening to them, but if they failed, they'd be turned into cotton candy.
I don't think their entire body would turn into cotton candy.
Just whatever got shot. And also,
and it would
like,
only last for a while.
so it would be a temporary transformation. Let's see. I could do better than that. Let's see. Kirby said you could change a chair into a M134 minigun. I like how Kirby's trying to use it to cheese. Like, you would shoot it at objects and just turn them into what you wanted. That's also interesting.
You wouldn't be able to go so far with that.
Let's see.
There'd have to be defined limits.
Mm-hmm. So I do like the concept of having... Would dual laser pistols work?
No.
Is it the laser part that pushes it over the edge?
Yeah.
Let's see. Kirby said, my character is simple, so I'm good. Also, thank you all for smashing that like button. I truly appreciate it.
What are we
Vegeta
on?
said, butthole energy
Musician.
blunts.
Musician? Sure.
Ooh,
Let's see here.
that's like
Musician.
Shadow Man. Shadow Man is a comic book character who's like a jazz singer. Like, that's his like night job or whatever.
Because that that gets me money, and it gets me to meet people.
Yeah. You just gain more.
Let's see here. How am I gonna do pay scale for that? We're gonna go with.
I can be a rapper.
I'll do D20.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm not a rapper. I'm just kidding.
Roll a D10 and D20.
Kirby said Danny Phantom has done that before.
He's a singer?
Wait, what was the Danny Phantom thing? Yeah, I missed the timing of your comment.
11. 2.
You make $13 an hour.
Oh Lord.
Whoa, you out like this? How much do you make now in real life, Jay?
You want to know what Jet's job is and how much he makes?
I'm a panhandler.
And he makes $2 an hour.
Oh.
You're doing way better than him.
I'm way better than him.
You've got weapons, you've got money, you just don't have stats.
Yeah. Like I said, it's like giving Excalibur to Hercule.
I mean, you didn't pick martial artist.
But I said I have Hercule stats though.
Oh, I see.
That's what I'm talking about. I have Hercule stats, but I have a godly weapon.
Mm.
Okay.
Like, well, at least in my head, I have a godly weapon.
Okay, and then we'll finally just put the inventory beneath that.
Let's see. What if my element was buckshot?
What'd you say?
I said, what if my element was buckshot?
What about voids?
I would say
I thought about voids. Voids sound broken already. I don't want to be too broken.
I'd say maybe on buckshot.
Maybe on buckshot?
Like, if you're
even my melee would be able to do buckshot.
It would be able to do It would be able to do buckshot as well. But like, what I would say on that is that the melee weapon would have like small buckshot bursts coming out, like not really too big, and they dissipate really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't really do well long distance, obviously.
Yeah.
But like your ranged weapon would then be able to incorporate the buckshot much more efficiently.
Yeah, that's interesting.
But like you would be able to then combine buckshot with, say, a rifle.
Mm-hmm.
Having long range buckshot.
True. The scavenger said key blast them hoes is what I would do. Then scavenger said buckshot sword pistol. Zombie Spellman said, how about a gun that shoots out killer gay people? Killer gay people would have to be your element. Kirby said your element should be either earth, fire, water, air, electricity, light, or dark. Jet, don't complicate things.
I'm letting him complicate things.
Could my element be light energy?
So just inventory up under that.
Sorry.
So I'm gonna have you rewrite T125 Sagittarius or 26 Sagittarius, and we can get rid of this
T-126
Sagittarius.
I'm trying to figure out something that would be
Sagittarius.
simple. What would happen if your element was interdimensional energy?
I probably want to let you pick that one.
Okay, fair enough.
Because that's...
It's meta.
Yeah, that's really meta.
It's very meta.
Okay, so we can erase this now, because we no longer need that.
What about the element with Superman? Just shoot out Superman.
Did you know Superman at a certain point could shoot tiny Superman out of his hand? That's not even like...
I mean...
That's a thing that's existed.
I mean, he's been able to rewind time for the Earth. I think he can basically do anything.
And technically, he can make tiny Superman appear in the world another way. He's already done it. Sorry.
Okay. So, along with Sagittarius, you get a subspace
Kirby
communicator.
said buckshot isn't an element. It's a type of ammunition. Scavenger said
sort of
fire
like a cell phone, but
because
it's on your
blur
wrist,
fire
and it
lightning.
basically allows you to
If you're talking about last
talk to
Airbender.
people through subspace.
Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
But like it's sort of through your head, and it doesn't take up any time.
Kirby said, I think my element would be light. Let's see.
No. Don't take mine.
I think your element would be healing, Kirby. So that your weapons could do healing.
Oh, I mean, wind also helps too.
Wind is really efficient.
Or lightning. Clicking, like, shocking.
But like subspace communicator, you also get a bag that can carry 40 pounds.
I like the refibrillator thing. That's
so
what
like just a 40-pound bag would work.
Bag. So 40-pound bag that can do what?
It doesn't weigh 40 pounds, it just carries 40
It's
pounds.
an effect type.
Yeah.
Elements are closer to effect types in Matt's Jankiro's remix. Could my element be demons, Matt?
Demonic energy.
I was thinking like my element, like my weapons actually release demons. No. Okay, no.
I feel like.
Okay, sorry about the small disconnect. Kirby said then it would be demonic, Nick. Zombie Spellman said your element should be making people really depressed.
And then the last thing would be a little bit.
Okay. Yeah. It's something that you probably would want to do when you have like more time.
Okay.
Yeah, but that's essentially your character, because we can't really do a whole lot without going into a session.
Right.
True.
Well, Virgin Moon, next time.
Next time. Zombie Spellman said I would use fucking laser unicorns.
You gotta get gains, my boy.
Gains.
You gotta get gains.
Gotta get them gains.
And probably a good thing to do at this point would, like, whenever you have the time, he's got a blog spot with all of Jank Heroes stuff on it.
Yeah, that would actually be really nice for you to see what's happened in the world so far.
And it also has comments from me and, like, general things that, like, rules and stuff that we've sort of gone through as we've been going through this.
So if your character dies, what happens?
In the original Jank Heroes, what happened was that you basically are allowed to revive, but
you can't do anything you did before.
Like, they become threes, which are
they become things you can't do anymore. That's a better way to say it.
Yeah.
Period.
So you won't be able to be a musician anymore.
Well, not like that. Like
because everybody was
you
basically
couldn't use your gadgets.
because everybody was basically a crystal hero. So
Yeah.
basically, crystals that they had, they would never be able to have again.
The scavenger says it's just modern Dungeons and Dragons. I think it's better.
Which at that point you might as well just reset and make a new character.
Kirby said my ultimate move could be that I could revive someone.
And I did that twice. I made a new character after dying, and then that character got screwed.
Vegeta said the greatest power would be Cum Blast. Once you have it on you, you disintegrate once it's on you. Jared in an RPG I made back in the day actually had Cum Wave as a real power. Shit you not, it just acted like a normal tidal wave, but it was seen. Zombie Spellman said, how about 50 billion motherfucking Laza dragons? I feel like you meant lava, but I'd love to know what Laza is.
Probably should show him where the blog spot is, Jed.
Oh yeah, so if you go onto Google and type in Jank Heroes, I'm pretty sure nothing else exists. Jank Heroes. Oh, it's us. Yeah, it's all our videos come up first, and then the blog
So you can
spot.
watch the videos, which would take way too long.
Like, how long are the videos?
Like hours, because it's an hour-long session.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you can just read everything, and it's a lot.
I write down all the shit we do. I'm gonna write down your character sheet. That's why I said for you to leave it.
Oh, that's what we're doing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna make it virtual. Virtual. Because that's what I did with Jackknife.
But, like, specifically the blog spot would probably be
better.
better.
Well, look out. Mr. Hand.
Yeah, they didn't see anything. They saw my shoulder.
Mr. Shoulder.
That's your hand.
He's trying to be as anonymous as possible.
But yeah, probably show them just where the blog spot is.
Yeah.
Be better.
Yeah, like, if you type in Jank Heroes, it comes in after all the videos. We're good at tagging things.
Yeah.
Like,
but, like, pretty much everything that's on there is Jed's, and all the comments are me.
Kirby said, Mr. Shoulder, all caps.
So, in other words, the comments are what you need to be reading.
No. Matt doesn't, like, rewrite the post. He, like, puts in little things where he's like, I don't agree with that. Like, you wouldn't know enough. You would just know that, like, he apparently didn't agree with whatever that was, but, like, yeah, Zombie Spellman said, oh, that's Laza lizards. You're still down with the not lava part. Maybe Laza is a real thing now. Oh, I think it's Laza. Laza. You're supposed to, like, you're supposed to say it the A with a hard A.
Oh.
Laser lizards.
Yeah, you're gonna be a lot easier to put into fight though.
Yeah, so beware.
Like,
can cloning be my element?
I feel like that links sort of into summoning.
What was your question, Jay?
Do you have any weapons other than?
No, he has nothing.
No.
You don't start with weapons unless you're a gadget hero.
See how gadget heroes are so fucking good? Like,
yeah.
Well, like, you generally have the
with
skill
so
of
much.
whatever class you have, which sort of counterbalances. Like, if you didn't have your gadget, you'd be screwed, basically.
True.
So he just shows, like, for your class, what like your.
My illusion magic is like
your illusion magic is probably good, but like when it wears off.
Hey, so
you can't even touch it, dude.
Like his base.
It's just illusions.
Oh.
Yeah, he has to build that stuff up.
And I have to see it before I can make it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. He had a pretty bad family start.
Family start? What?
Magic family.
Oh. No, I like my magic family.
Can you learn multiple?
Huh?
Can you learn multiple families?
You can, and there's actually
Zombie Spellman said, but the lizards are.
This would be probably more where like the skill trees for the block spot would be important, but like certain skills for magic, you have mana that you also have to manage, but that's only for mages. There's like spell crafting, which allows you to combine 2 spells that you know, and dual casting, which allows you to do 2 spells in a turn.
But those are like higher level skills, though, right?
Well, like you have to spend a lot of bond for
Can
them.
my studies be spell crafting and casting?
Jed, are you making another mage?
No, this is still a gadget hero. Can my classes be spell crafting and casting?
Not with regards to the wellspring.
Okay, so not with regards to the wellspring.
Like, it couldn't be sorceress magic.
But still spell crafting and casting.
Yes. Now,
What are you thinking about? Because I'm trying to figure out how that should be.
here's the thing. Magic, as we would know it, is basically tied to the wellspring, which is sort of like a secret place.
Yeah, it's like the source of all magic.
So, I'm gonna have to find an interesting way around Jet now.
Yeah, because he's like, now it can't be wellspring magic is what I'm learning, but I have to be learning magic.
I mean, I've got my ways of making that.
We'll see.
Alright.
Kirby said, I would just be Anna from Overwatch. Zombie Spellman said, or you can shoot hose out your hands.
No.
If only it was that easy, my boy. If only it was that easy.
For career, I'm gonna pick police officer ninja. Police officer ninja.
Not ninja.
Ninja police.
Not ninja.
Not you can't be police samurai.
Police pimp.
Police pimp. What?
Like a cop.
Feels like I arrest
I
myself.
feel like those
And the-
2 jobs are not mutual.
Police samurai doesn't work.
Police
I don't
day
think so.
job, cop.
You have 2 jobs.
You have 2 jobs.
I'm a ninja by night, police officer by day. Can I be a police ninja, but they're separate jobs?
There you go.
Zombie said police stripper. Kirby said I would be a sniper.
Can't have 2 jobs.
You can't have 2 jobs.
No.
So I'd have to choose between either being a police officer or a ninja.
You can't be a ninja definitively.
I can't be a ninja.
The
That's a
rise of
class.
shuriken
What
is
if
my
I
weapon.
was an assassin?
That's a good
You could be an
choice.
assassin.
That's a good
How
choice.
is that different from being a ninja?
Because you're taking on jobs to kill people.
I've always wanted to see what that would turn
Don't
out to be.
ninjas
though.
do that?
Not necessarily.
Ninjas are assassins. Can I be a regal assassin so I kill for royalty specifically?
You could, but you might not have a easy start. You'd have to prove your worth.
I'd have to prove my... That sounds interesting, too. I feel like I'm going to go police officer. I
In
haven't done a
Japan.
lot of crime fighting. And my other one...
Like, the only thing at that point would be sort of like, I feel like vigilante would make more sense at that point. You can pick police
I'm not
officer
getting
still.
paid to do the other one.
Well, like, you don't...
What's a Genji?
What's a Genji?
He's a ninja.
You could be Genji. Oh, it's a character.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
not like a type of person.
But, like,
I guess I see where you're coming from.
you can
Matt.
still get paid for being a vigilante. And I'd still give you a pay scale.
Hold on. I'm trying to figure out something though at work.
Like, you can pick police officer and we'll work with that. But, like, I feel like
I'll
vigilante
be-
would make more sense for what you want to do.
a teacher at Springdale University.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's actually not bad.
Yeah, that sounds okay.
It could be.
Yeah, Genji is a cyborg ninja. What's Genji from? Zombie Spellman said, or a wizard pimp. Scavenger said, my height will be 3 feet tall. Oh my gosh.
Fine.
Gandalf the pimp.
Okay, teacher at Springdale University is a real thing.
Or Hagrid the pimp.
It would be.
Oh my gosh. That's pretty awesome. Teacher at Springdale University.
And that's going to lead into its own interesting problems.
Gosh. That's fucking dope.
I mean, you're going to be having a lot to deal with on that one, Jet. I'm going to throw that out there right now.
Fair enough. My base. My room was so fucking convenient, Matt. It was such a good idea.
I like creativity, Jet.
It was the whole floor.
Jet, creativity.
Actually.
No.
Can my base be the shadows, Matt? If I enter, like, the shadows, I'm in my base. Like, anywhere there's a shadow. That sounds so convenient.
That's so OP, though.
Yeah.
How is that overpowered?
Because you can literally escape to your base whenever you wanted.
Yeah, you can just go outside and be like, oh.
You
You just shadow, you could.
So is that not okay?
That's not okay.
The streets of Springdale.
That's definitely not okay. entire city.
The sidewalks of Springdale.
No, stop.
Hold on, I got you.
What about just glass?
Alleys.
A window.
The
No.
alleys of Springdale.
No.
That's really different.
No, it's so the entire city.
Can you put out instructions on how to play this game? Oh, check out our blog spot. I can actually post the link for you guys. The blog spot has like a good amount of information.
Jay, you've already taken an entire floor of a building. You don't need to take the entire city next.
Don't believe me, just watch. All the dumpsters of Springdale.
No.
Can't my base be full of garbage? Like, can it have a downside or some shit?
A specific dumpster. A very specific dumpster if you want that.
The water locations of Springdale.
No.
So if you like jump in a lake or something, like
No.
convenience is great, Matt. It makes a good superhero base. You
Convenience
think
is-
Batman doesn't have
Convenience is
the broom closets of Springdale?
No.
That's so fucking specific, man.
No, he has the back closet.
The back closet.
not all the closets are back closets.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, legit thing.
He has a closet that he specifically owns.
The third step
he's also rich, though.
to every building.
He's also like super rich.
The
He can make
third
tunnels
step
and crap.
into every building.
No.
I have to go 3 steps.
It's 3 steps is
Minimum.
nothing.
Zombie Spellman said, "Don't fuck with me. I can shoot hose out."
Stop trying to take an entire city, Jet.
I'm not.
You are taking an entire city.
My base.
He's in a rundown steel factory. Come on.
Why did you pick it? No one will go there.
Exactly, except for me.
So
like if someone walks in there,
I picked an arcade in the past.
I know.
my
I'll know
classroom.
about it.
Will
at
picked an Olympic temple.
Oh wait, hold on. Fuck Springdale University. Can I do Springdale Library as a librarian?
You're metaing this now.
Nah, I'm kidding. Springdale University is a teacher. I know, because that one is literally saying, like, the test, I already passed it. I already know most knowledge in the fucking universe.
I'll let you have the university as a base.
Yeah. Hold on. Wait, the whole
My
fucking
base
thing?
means-
The whole thing, Matt? I can have the whole
Probably
university
not
as
the
a
entire
base.
university, probably like a specific part of it.
Every broom closet in the university. Access to my base.
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Why broom closet?
Oh, you picked room closet.
Hold on. Bathroom stall.
No.
Damn, bathroom stall would have been really, because I could always be like, I gotta go piss or whatever, and then like I'm there. That actually made a lot of sense.
I'll let you pick like janitor like storing areas.
Oh, janitor storing areas.
Can I get like a tunnel?
Huh?
I want a tunnel, like from my room to my base.
That sounds like a lot of work.
Yeah, I feel like you'd have to do that. You'd have to in-game like find a way to get that.
I'll be alright. I'll make enough money. I make $13 an hour.
Yeah, money is both useful and not useful.
Like eventually, I'll get it done.
Power armor, which is immune to crystal effects, is $5,000.
Any chair in Springdale
All right.
University.
Well, okay. I'm gonna
No.
make bank, and then I'll make stuff.
What if I could access my base by going through any window? The scavenger said my base will be the entire city. If I could go through a window and I'm in my base. Fucking.
Stop this.
Hold on, I got you. I'll find it. What if I can go into books to enter my base? So I open a book and that one's so much harder, Matt.
But it's so OP though.
How is that overpowered?
You carry a book on you.
Yeah, literally.
Someone shoots the book out of my hand. I don't
You carry
fucking-
2 books.
My element is books.
Well, there is a One Piece character that does have a book power.
Really?
Yeah.
What does he do?
He can trap people in books. I forgot what he.
Here's the other thing, Jeff.
He does a lot of things.
You can actually do exactly that. You can open a book and then shove people into your secret base.
But that would mess up your
How
secret
did
base.
they get
though.
out?
They don't get out, and you kill them in there.
You kill
They'll be
them.
pissed off until you kill them.
I just never go into my base. I just shove niggas in my books.
Like my power is like, get in.
The scavenger.
Done.
I will have a tunnel from one dumpster to the library, to the local college, to the high school, to the sewers, to my final base.
Like
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. entrance to my base. Mirrors!
Yes.
Yeah! I can go into any mirror. Enter my base.
It has to be attached to a wall.
Any wall. I like how you were like, you can't just hold a mirror in your hand. I got you. Okay.
And it can't be attached by, like, non-conventional means.
What does that mean?
You can't tape a mirror.
I can't.
So it's got to be a decent house. You can't go into a house that's got taped up mirrors.
Accessible by any mirror.
Alright. I gotta go, guys.
Yes.
Nice.
Adios.
Nice meeting
Peace
you.
out, Jay. Good to see you. Ooh,
Nice
feel free to hang
meeting
out
you.
whenever.
See you guys. Sorry about the butt shot.
See you soon. The scavenger said, I would have a tunnel system that is OP. Scavenger said, my tunnel will kill folks and how easily they get lost in there. Okay, so I have a base that's accessible by any mirror, right? Conventional wall mounted. Let's see, Zombie Spellman said, my base would be a pimp castle under the ground. Conventional wall mounted. Nice. Teacher at Springdale. Spellcrafting and spellcasting is what I study. Let's see. What I teach, though, will be... What's the best thing for me to teach? Scavenger said spellcast and hose. Oh, I'm sorry. Zombie Spellman said, yeah. Springdale. No. Heroism 101. I teach them about, like, heroes and shit.
That's gonna slide by a margin.
That's gonna slide by a margin.
There's a meta nature to that, but I'm willing to let you have that.
Okay. The scavenger said the spellcast and hose and teaching philosophy. Let's see. The element that I would want to pick. What would it be like if my element was mana?
I would say no, because that's more of a sorcerer's wellspring element.
Okay, that's too much. What if my element was natural energy, like the energy that's in living things? What would that entail?
Life energy would be a combination of, like, growth and healing.
Okay, so that's more like a healing thing.
Yeah.
Zombie Spellman was said a castle made out of hose. I like how you use periods in between your words, Zombie Spellman. Let's see, let me roll stats real quick, because that's something that just happens, like, naturally.
Yeah, but, like, you might use your stats.
To influence what I pick? Shame, Matt. Shame, this isn't meta. This guy just said element of air because you can suffocate hose. Damn, dark.
I mean...
He's like, he's not wrong, though.
It could work.
Let's see, we wrote down on the sheets, like, what I'm supposed to roll. What's the third piece of paper?
Your other thing.
Oh, it was something I did for class once. It doesn't matter. So, 3d20 for health. Shouldn't I roll that?
Not 3.
I need to roll my health. Get the fuck out of here, man. 14.
One more.
14 plus 12.
26.
26.
You're only slightly better than him still.
Speed. Can I have a third die?
No.
Oh, you don't have 30.
You also only get 2 for speed.
Scavenger said you can also fly and have a unicycle like Aang. When did Aang have a unicycle?
You get 22.
22.
Average again.
Oh wow, I got 22 last time on speed. Power. 20.
Average again. Keep being average, Dad.
Oop. I mean, the system is built more or less to make average characters. It's random chance. You have, like, the ability to maybe... Oh, money? Teachers make 2d20 an hour?
I never said that.
Zombie Spellman said castle made out of mini PewDiePies. Scavenger said it was a giant air ball that works like a unicycle. A single D20?
Yes.
For teacher?
Yeah.
Okay. You were like average.
But you still have to have money.
Oh, this is what I start with.
Yes.
19.
One more.
One more? 19 plus 18.
37.
$37. Dang. How did Homeboy get 16?
He rolled badly.
Wow. Holy shit.
He rolled badly a lot.
He did. He really did. I wrote money in pen. What? Where's the pencil that you had to check?
Yeah, you've been writing your entire thing.
Most things I can do slash, right? To like...
I'd probably rewrite it in pencil at some point.
But the money is one thing that will change.
Yeah.
So, do you have a pencil still?
We're probably not doing a session today, but...
Aw. Do you have a pencil still?
I mean, it's not gonna matter right now.
Well, I mean, I can cross this out and already start in pencil. I know that one's gonna change.
Yeah, but we can fix that later.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see, Scavenger said, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 M's in my bank account. M's? Monies? Let's see,
Roll your paycheck.
hourly pay. Two or one?
One. You make slightly less than a magician or a musician.
We'll see what happens. One.
You make a lot less. Teachers don't get paid well at all.
Teachers don't get paid well at all. $1 a day.
$1 an hour.
$1 an hour. I would do better panhandling.
Yeah. Too bad you're not a panhandler.
Yeah, too bad I'm not a panhandler. Zombie Spellman said a house made of fucking dragons. Let's see. Still trying to get to that element. What if my element was swords? No? There's just not a thing. Let's see. Manifestation.
As in...
I could manifest things with my weapons.
That's more along the line of summoning.
Oh, right. Summoning is not a thing. Let's see. Scavenger said, fucking dragons. Is that dragons fucking? Zombie Spellman said that can fly. Let's see. Element. Maybe I should focus on the weapons themselves first. And then the element will come later. So I can't duel anything that's not like a normal thing. Also, for my age, I'm going to pick...
Oh yeah, we never gave him an age.
I'm going to pick 20... Oh, wait.
No.
How old do you have to be president? Do you have to be, like, minimum 30?
Where is it?
Scavenger said I go for one hit KO.
D4.
D4? For my age? So times 10. Holy shit. I'm 10? Am I 10 years old, Matt?
18 plus or minus 1.
18 plus or minus 1. 19.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go for less.
I mean, you want to be youthful.
I teach.
What happens if you get hyperbolically aged? And
God.
that extra year might be worth it.
35 for president is real life. Dang it, I would have picked 35.
I mean, Springdale.
That doesn't mean I can't run for president.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You might not have to be 35.
Oh, how old are you in Jank Heroes Remix? A lot has changed.
I mean, I'm not the president.
I know you're not the president.
Well, then why are you asking my age?
Matt, no. Okay, let's see. Melee should be simple. I'm surprised I haven't, like, ridden my melee yet. Can my melee be extendable, like, metal claws?
Like, detractable?
You mean Did you say detract?
Detractable.
Wouldn't it be retractable metal claws? Retract?
Yes.
Yeah, could I have, like, gauntlets that have retractable metal claws?
Yeah.
Okay. Retractable... Can they be energy claws instead? Hold on.
Darn it, Jed, just take the retractable claws. They're a decent enough choice, Jed.
Scavenger said pistol katana hybrid weapon. Let's see. What are things they could be made out of instead of metal that you'd be okay with?
Wood.
Wood? Can they be made out of... Could they be like taser rods?
No.
No?
That's electricity.
But also like mechanical, like a weapon.
But guess what? The electrical shocks of a taser would be the electricity element.
That doesn't... So you can't have a taser without having electricity as a weapon? I mean as an element?
Nope.
Scavenger says that shoots buck shit of lightning and water. Let's see. I know what you meant to say. So let's see. Oh, Zombie Spellman said how many? So how many retractable claws?
The standard fare.
The standard fare? Is 5 good?
I think 5 seems to be pretty standard.
Okay. Things that they could be made out of. Could they be made out of... Wood and metal are so far okay. Oh! Can they be like carbon fiber? Scavenger said one because it would be deadly or scientific.
I feel like carbon fiber would be very powerful.
It would be too powerful?
I feel like it'd be very powerful.
Very doesn't sound like too.
Like, carbon fiber is supposed to be stronger than steel.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there should be certain limits at that point.
Okay. Diamond? Welcome back, Kirby. Could they be diamond retractable claws?
Those are pretty sharp, Ted.
I mean, they are claws. Scavenger said 1 claw per hand, 2 per foot. Scavenger's like, hey Kirby, that's X-23 that's like that, I believe. No, X-23 has 2 on hand. So is diamond a no-go?
I'm trying to think what would be stronger.
What would be stronger than diamond? Post in the comments if you know what's stronger than diamond.
We'll let diamond slide.
Okay.
Like, really, just putting retractable claws I felt was good enough. Like, not specifically tying it to a specific material.
I mean, who knows? Maybe it'll come in handy. Let's see.
Because it's not like you have people being like, I want the gold sword, or...
Kirby said human bone. Is human bone really stronger than diamond?
Probably not.
What was the last thing you said? I'm sorry.
Probably not.
No, before that. You were doing the voice.
But, like, people don't just have, like, don't ask for, like, golden swords, or emerald gauntlets, or stuff like that yet.
Who knows? The scavenger said plasma is stronger. Ooh. Yo, Dex, welcome to the stream, and thank you for smashing that like button. Truly appreciate it. True, I did not get foot claws. Zombie Spellman said element that is stronger than diamonds is pussy. Dex says, always gotta smash it. Thank you kindly, Dex. A missile launching jacket?
No.
No? Scavenger said arm mounted fishing slingshot. Excuse me. Fishing slingshot. That's interesting.
No.
Damn, I didn't even ask you. Let's see. No, still gauntlets, right? But they shoot nets.
Yes.
Can they be like the bola nets? So the bola nets have like these balls on the ends, right? And when you shoot them and they hit something, they wrap around and enclose, so that you're not just shooting like a loose net. Like the net would hit something and wrap itself around them.
Yes.
Could the nets be made of carbon fiber?
No. Nice try.
Diamond again?
No.
Zombie Spellman said, what element is stronger than diamonds? Kirby said, I'm starting to run into an issue in Dragon Project. Oh, what's going on? And Scavenger said, with fishing line stronger than 179 pounds. Because fishing line is made to get big. Oh! I see the appeal of fishing line. I understand why you said that now. Not saying I would do... Spider silk?
No.
No? What got you on spider silk?
The fact that it's not only sticky, but also is surprisingly strong.
It was too good? It was too good. Let's see. The Scavenger said, oh, Kirby said I'm running out of monsters. Oh, snap. Scavenger said, so you can attach a grappling hook to it and hook your folk. The Scavenger said 1 millimeter of spider silk can hold 1,000 pounds.
Yeah, good thing I thought that through.
Let's see. Barbed wire.
No.
No? Okay. What got you on barbed wire?
The fact that you're encapsulating people and hurting them.
Let's see.
Ectoplasm? Why?
I like how you're like, I just want to know the meme. One moment. Kirby said, a cubic inch of bone can in principle bear a load of 19,000 pounds.
Like the way
Really?
Like the way I see it, ectoplasm would only be super effective against like
Ghosts.
supernatural, yes.
Yeah.
It would just be a sticky barrier otherwise.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be too hard to take apart.
I see. You'd be like, it would be an inefficient net unless you were fighting supernatural shit.
Yes.
Let's see. A gun that shoots boomerangs, and the boomerangs can come back into the gun to, like, reload it. But it shoots more than one boomerang. Boomerang's made out of diamond.
Stop doing diamond, Judd.
What's wrong with diamond?
No. Stop.
Diamonds are forever, dude. Scavenger said plasma cuts people with them folks. Plasma boomerangs?
Regular bladed boomerangs.
Regular bladed boomerang.
However, if someone tries to grab it, it will dissipate.
What? Does my gun automatically reload if they try to grab it?
Like, you just have to do a reload animation. Like, not animation. But, like, you'd have to reload based upon what's being shot.
Aw, okay. Not as good.
It's bladed boomerangs, Jack. Come on.
You know who else has bladed boomerangs? Captain Boomerang. You know how good Captain Boomerang is? You see...
He has the catches, though. You don't have to catch them. If anything, you're just shooting bladed discs out at people.
The Scavenger said,
shooting
Shadow Clone Boomerang.
You're basically shooting saw blades at people.
Gosh.
Saw blades are pretty effective.
What would be... a sound gun?
Element.
Damn. A suction gun.
Element.
Fuck. Suction actually isn't bad. Yeah. I think what got me with suction gun, right? Kirby said, sounds like bronze kneecap. Oh, fuck. Is that a reference to Fairly Odd Parents?
Yeah.
Fucking... What a throwback, Kirby. So, my idea with the suction gun was the idea that, like, long range is only useful if they're far away. But what if my whole point of long range is to bring them closer so I can use my short
That
range?
sounds like a good use for your element.
You said a grapple gun is not something I could have.
But a mini harpoon is.
What if I'm not trying to harpoon people, but just move them closer to me? Can I have, like, a tractor beam gun? You had the hardest strain. Kirby said long range, but for close range purposes, best strat ever. This is all
I
caps.
feel a lasso would be more what you were looking
A
for.
lasso? That seems so much harder to operate. The way that I imagine the tractor beam gun would work is when you press and hold the trigger, it shoots the beam forward and, like, grabs something, and when you release the trigger, it pulls whatever was caught by the beam back to the gun, and maybe there's a button on the back of the gun for you to cancel the beam if, let's say, you hit the wrong thing.
No.
No? What got you on that one? So that I don't just pick something that's, like, similar and then you have the same problem
Well,
with it.
let me just pick something similar. I mean,
So what did... I don't know what to pick similar if I don't know what's wrong with this one.
I feel like if you want to do, like, dragging him towards you, I feel like a mini harpoon makes a little bit more sense.
That also hurts them.
Yeah.
What if I just want to...
Here's the thing, though. If you want to... Like, it's a combination thing at that point. Because you have to shoot them and then you have to more or less drag them in with the harpoon, which they can remove.
Oh, you're like, they can't really resist the... Why can't you just say that they can resist the tractor beam gun? So that that part
Yeah, that's
doesn't
a bit
matter.
harder.
Let's say it makes, like, a field around them, right, when they get hit, and then they have, like, the chance to try and break out of the field.
Here's the next thing. Traction beam would sort of be like affecting gravity towards affecting you, which not only would be element, but then also, if it's based on an area of effect, couldn't they just walk out of the area of effect?
I imagine the area of effect, like, encloses them. That's why I was thinking breaking out would be a thing. Okay, see if you might be back, Zombie Spellman.
Like the way I see a
Kirby said golden lasso, Nick.
the way I see a tractor beam would be like a cone, and it pulls you towards you, but it doesn't necessarily block your access.
Okay, so you're not going with, like, the bubble thing. I kept thinking it would hit and then make a bubble,
No.
and it would pull the
No.
bubble. Okay, so you feel like they could just move out of the area of effect.
Yeah.
But then I guess I'd just follow it.
You have to.
I'd have to. It also, I guess, depends on how fast it would suck, right? Yeah. Scavenger said, kill folk with plasma buckshot out of a sniper that can turn into a pistol. Kirby said 1337 status. Kirby said, I'll have Sam Fisher's SC-20K modular assault weapon system. Gosh.
That sounds too good.
That sounds pretty great. Let's see. The harpoon thing is really weird. It feels like fishing, but people. If
Yeah.
that...
That's basically what it is.
I mean... What if my harpoon didn't have, like... Nah, I just don't like I just don't like it as a concept.
No, what's wrong with the harpoon?
Long range.
If anything, it's multi-purposeful.
Lasso just feels bleh. What if it's... my brain can't agree with lasso. It's just a lasso gun? Oh, wait. What if I had a gun that had a mechanical arm with a clamp, but, like, when you pull the trigger, the arm, like, shoots out of the gun and it clamps around a person, and I can retract the mechanical arm back into the gun, and the mechanical arms is significantly larger than the gun itself. Like, there's no way it should be able to fit and come out of this gun, but it does because the gun is a bullshit
I won't let you
gadget.
do that, I'll let you have rocket punch.
Rocket Punch?
Yes.
Can the fist grab them and bring them to me?
No.
Damn, that's you can have Rocket Punch, but Rocket Punch doesn't do what you want. Hold on. Boomerang Rocket Punch?
Like, if it punches something, then it's going to come back to you.
So if it does... Oh, okay. No, I still don't...
If it misses, then it's still going to come back to you. I'm not going to be mean about that.
What if it was like... Well, you already just said no.
You're not grabbing things with it.
I'm not grabbing things. Fuck. do. Well, that's an element. As soon as I said it, I was like, nah, like that wasn't gonna fly. You can have Android 16's Rocket Punch, Android 21 thick 2 C's. The references.
I mean, Rocket Punch is decent, Jed. Stop trying to break.
I'm not trying to break
You are trying to
anything.
break my game.
Why would bringing people toward me break the game?
Because you've got diamond claws, Jed.
What if they have something way better, Matt? Bringing people toward you is not always good.
Then find a way to bring people toward you that isn't silly and good.
That isn't silly and good? How is the robot arm good? The robot arm gun.
Because theoretically the robot arm would be fairly powerful.
Theoretically? Kirby said, my bullets drop money when they hit a target. Game broken. That sounds like an element kind of thing. It wouldn't just be like your gun. A whip! Because I could potentially, if the whip got around them, tug them forward, but it's still a whip.
That's more of
Can it be an extendable whip?
That's more of a melee weapon, though.
It's a long-range weapon.
You could argue that a staff is a long-range weapon.
What if it's an extendable whip so I can hit them, like, really far away? Scavenger said Ultra Instinct Jet Black.
But it's still melee.
How would the lasso have worked, then?
Who knows?
Matt! Based on the logic that a lasso is, like, usable. The Scavenger said a black guy with a whip. Oh my god. If the lasso was, like, a reasonable thing, then I think the whip should work.
Like, the lasso is more like just a counter to the net, and it doesn't necessarily work.
What if my gun can shoot whips?
No.
But I can make it where the gun can hold the whip at the tip if I need it to?
Jed.
Whip tip?
No, that's basically...
Whip tip pistol?
That's basically a gun blade, Jed.
It's not even a blade.
No, but it's the same concept. Using a gun as a hilt and then actually using the real weapon.
Let's see. So Scavenger said switching roles. Gosh. Let's see. Whip. Why is the whip bad?
Because it's a
The
melee.
lasso is real.
Oh, it's no longer real.
What about a lasso gun? The gun shoots the lasso hoop, so you don't have to, like, do the twirl to throw?
Yeah, I was never expecting you to do that.
Why is the whip gun bad if
Because
the
it's
lasso
melee.
gun was fine?
Because it's whips are melee.
Lassos
You can whip people with that, and it's melee.
But I can't... What if they're far away? Long ass...
If anything, it's going to be easier to hit them with the whip than trying to capture them with the whip at that point.
But I could still try.
You'd be better off hitting them.
But what if I try?
Yeah, it's still melee.
It's still melee? Okay, the Scavenger said lasso whip. It's both things. Kirby said, how about the gunblade from Final Fantasy? What if my gun shoots a lasso whip, right? So the lasso can also whip you.
No.
So that's a solid combination of things. It's not even, like, dumb.
That sounds like you should just have it be the last.
The whip is so much...
Yeah, the whip is so much better because it's a melee weapon.
Well, it's because it wraps around. What I don't like about a lasso gun is if you're right in front of me,
John, here's the
am
thing.
I shooting, like, up and
Why
over?
isn't the
like,
whip the melee weapon then?
Instead of the retractable diamond claws? Because the whole point of the whip was to bring them closer so that I could use the claws.
Did you think that you have to transform the whip, thus releasing them?
Well, keep in mind, you pull them close and then you transform the whip. Once they're in range for the claws, that's when you make them
like
claws.
You'd have to fully retract that whip in order to transform it back into the claws.
Well, you retract the whip by pulling them.
What I'm saying is this, it's still wrapped around them, so you have to get it unwrapped. And by then, not only would they have a counter...
Couldn't they automatically just be unwrapped and they become mine? As long as I'm still holding the whip?
You'd have to unwrap.
I would have to unwrap. So it would have to be a Excuse me. Let's see. Long range. What? It was a staple gun, right? But it shoots a massive staple, and then when it hits the target, it automatically becomes attracted to the earth, so it always staples you down to the ground.
No, not down to the ground.
So you don't like the down to the ground part.
No.
So what did you not like about that?
That it's too not circumstantially good, it's too any circumstance good.
Is any circumstance good?
Yes.
How is that not any circumstance good? The scavenger said, that is what I said, but with a katana instead of a dagger.
Now, if you want, you could have it be a staple gun that shoots and it can pin them down in the direction that it's being shot in.
So, like a normal big-ass staple gun.
Yes.
What if... That's so dumb, because my brain was like, the only way I could get away with
I feel like going down to the ground would
controlling
be even dumber.
Why?
I don't see, like, Jet.
Once it's already on them, right?
Yes.
It sucks to the ground, but like staple points first are what's magnetic. So it's already wrapped around your body.
Well, here's the thing: a staple isn't
ground.
going to wrap around your body anyway.
Well, no, only across the front part of your chest.
Right. So if it goes to the ground anyway, what's going to happen is that it's going to be facing this. It's going to quickly go down and then go to the ground. The worst it's going to do is capture their feet.
It's already impacted you though.
Well,
and there's forward force.
You're
with
assuming
the
that it's a
magnetism.
blade then. You're assuming that the staple, like the interior of the staple is a blade then. That's sticking into them.
Oh, no. Like, think about impact force from it being launched at you, right?
Well, like you're expecting that to go into their bodies.
Well, just like to impact, not to stab, right?
Well,
and as the forward momentum goes with the magnetism, it like helps guide the way that the magnetism
so you're
works.
saying pushing them over into the ground.
Yeah, and then the staple like sinks itself into the ground because it's being pulled by the Earth's magnetism. Creative, right?
Why is it worse to have it just push them into a wall?
Because maybe there's not a wall there, Matt.
But Jed, that's called using the environment to your advantage.
This is using the whole planet to my advantage.
But that seems too good.
How is that broken?
Plus, there's a lot of circumstances where people can just resist that anyway.
Kirby said a gun that shoots love potions. Scavenger said staple them to walls, ceilings, and floors. The scavenger said love potions are a no. What would a potion gun even be like?
Probably have to gather materials and stuff for that. And you have to actually know how to craft potions.
Good thing I teach spellcrafting and spellcasting.
Those are not potions.
You mean I can't, like, use spells to enchant, like...
That's not how potion making works, my friend.
Consumables?
It's brewing.
It's brewing. What will spellcrafting and casting be?
I mean, that's something for us to find out when we are studying.
When we're studying.
Yeah.
Gotta hit them books, fam.
It's not sorcerer's magic, I can tell you that right now.
Now, define sorcerer's magic.
Anything that comes from the wellspring.
Anything that comes from the wellspring. Give an example of what you think non-wellspring magic is.
Card tricks.
Card tricks? That doesn't even fit with spell crafting and spell casting. It's not magic, it's the spell
What about if it was special card tricks?
Matt, that doesn't make any sense. That, actually doesn't work. Scavenger says, stop with the magic jet. You're drunk and speaking English. Staples cannot magnetize to the Earth's core. Spell crafting and spell casting doesn't work with, the magic trick thing.
I mean, there's not a whole lot of other magic left.
Just make it, non-wellspring magic. And just define whatever that is.
But that's the problem, Jed. All of sorceress magic is wellspring. So what's left?
Just make it come from maybe another universe
No.
or something. Interdimensional stuff is already a thing.
But interdimensional energy is not magic.
But what if there's an interdimensional magic?
But there isn't.
Matt, that's the beauty of Jank humans. It's Jank.
No, I'm not letting that.
Scavenger said you're not Magneto.
The wellspring is basically the only source of sorcerer's magic.
It's the only source? What if I study it at the wellspring?
You can't.
I mean, because I didn't want wellspring magic. I wanted to see your magic system that was not that magic system.
Well, there's not really any other magic. There's
What if we didn't know the wellspring wasn't really the only source of magic?
You might not know that, and you might go into magics that may or may not actually exist.
You go to class and they're just teaching you bullshit, and you have to filter through what's real and what's not.
That's more or less what you signed up for.
So some of it will be real, but some of it won't? Or are you saying all of it?
Out of the magic that's left, yes.
So some of it will be real.
Some of it might be real.
Some of it might be real. That's interesting. That's still interesting.
You keep forgetting that sorcerer's magic is most magic.
I like that as a concept. So what if I had said alchemy instead of spellcrafting and spellcasting?
You'd be perfectly fine.
I'd be perfectly fine. What the fuck, Matt? So potions and stuff like that, that doesn't fit in with it.
Yeah. Now you realize what?
Fuck, man.
What? No, that's not my fault.
How is that not?
That's not magic.
So that's not magic.
That's definitely not magic.
So could I make love potions from my alchemy class?
You'd have to get some very specific materials.
Gosh, how is that not magic? Kirby said just be tuned force, Jet. You can't lose. Fucking. Then alchemy is not magic.
It's not magic.
It's not magic.
Not magic.
Not
magic.
Not magic.
Not magic.
What the fuck? What if I had picked? Because alchemy to me just feels like a class of magic. So
But
what
it's
if
not.
it's
If anything, it's more like a pseudoscience that would become science in this world.
What if I was studying psychic ability development?
That would not be magic.
But would I actually learn things? Maybe. The focus of the course.
It depends on how many psychic people we can actually find.
Oh gosh. Because the focus of the course would be developing psychic powers.
I mean, so far we haven't run into a psychic person, but who knows? Maybe they exist.
Damn. You got me with the spellcraft. It would be magic card trick. It was what the fuck? That actually doesn't fit.
If anything, I was more probably gonna play towards your sense of magic.
So the old system?
No, not that.
Oh.
What you actually did.
Shame on you, Matt. Don't act like my shit isn't real. I almost wrote it again. I was so pissed. What even was I gonna write before? I don't even psychic ability development.
I mean, what do you want from me, Jed? What do you legitimately want from me for believing your magic?
Read a paper. Ever. Gosh. So I'll be trying to learn how to develop psychic abilities. Yo, ladies man phase, welcome to the stream. Don't forget to smash that like button. Scavenger said, Jet, chop this bitch for not complying to a spellcaster. Let's see. So I'll be studying psychic ability development, teaching heroism.
But card tricks were so useful, Jet.
Scavenger says spellcasters are pure. So I'll be learning psychic abilities at school, teaching heroism at school. I have retractable diamond claws.
Just pick a gun.
Scavenger
Just
said
pick
he's
like
a-
a regular gun, Jack. Why is it so hard? The element is where you customize.
You were down with the Bola net gun. Like the Bola's net gun? It was
Yes.
the material of the net where we like fell
Yes.
off. Steel cable.
A little bit weaker.
Weaker than steel cable?
Steel cable's pretty strong.
Titanium cable?
That seems stronger.
How is titanium better than steel? Is it for real? Like, am I getting my metals fucked up?
I'm pretty sure you are.
What? Kirby fact check. Is titanium better than steel? That actually would, like, mess with me, Matt.
I'm fairly confident titanium's stronger.
Kirby said titanium is way stronger than steel. What the fuck?
Good job, Jet.
I didn't know. I
Come
legitimately
on.
thought it was a step down.
Jeez.
My brain only knows power creep, Matt. Gosh. Where's platinum? Is platinum really weak and just precious, or is platinum strong and precious?
Equivalent?
Equivalent to titanium?
Steel.
Oh, steel. Fuck. I gotta go weaker. Iron seems too weak. Iron cable. Is iron cable even real? Like,
I'd allow like an iron combination alloy.
like iron steel?
No.
Oh.
Like iron bronze.
Bronze. Oh gosh. Oh, fuck out of here, dude.
It would be slightly stronger. Oh, never mind. It's just
Scavenger platinum is weak as fuck. Gosh, and I can't use spider silk. Can't make it like an electrical net element. Fucking, because technology's not a solution. Let's see, Kirby said, actually, wait, I'm wrong somewhat. On the titanium? Can I get the titanium cable, fam? What's happening? Begin that update. This just in. This is Kirby Ultrastar with tonight's latest metal news. Metal news.
Why don't you just pick an element and then work from there?
We'll get there, man. We'll get
Jeff, I think you're because like the problem is that then you're gonna want to change your ranged weapon again.
What? Oh, when I get my element, you're like, whatever it is, I'll disagree.
Yeah.
What about a bubble gun? The bubble forms around my opponents and then just keeps floating until they pop it.
So that's an element.
What the fuck? Man, nothing can be mechanical. None of the things can be what the gun actually does. Kirby says steel is stronger than titanium. But what's awkward is titanium is used to make steel. That's not awkward. Yo, what else is made with titanium? Can it be titanium cables?
The titanium we just.
It's weaker than steel.
No, it's
You want it to be weaker than steel.
But titanium is stronger than steel. It's just that
It's not strong.
he just said it was.
Steel is
It's
stronger
stronger
than
than-
titanium is the first part of that sentence. But what's awkward is that titanium is used to make steel.
Oh,
Yeah, so can I have titanium cable?
god dang it.
They're weaker than steel. It's literally the first thing he says. Scavenger said all cables are stronger than regular because they're like ropes, so they're spun together.
You just want to be overpowered, yeah.
That's not overpowered. How is titanium cables overpowered? I like that J is the thumbnail. Titanium cables are... It's too good, man. This is broken. It's broken. Is titanium cables really broken? He's thinking about it. People in Jank Heroes have actual superpowers. I think that's the thing where I'm like, I don't see how these things are broken. Like, if I'm fighting someone who, like, has powers...
Our roulette wheel is broken.
Yeah. that thing let you pick a power, dude.
1 in 20 chance.
Dude,
I never roll well.
Matt, stop! Don't act like you couldn't roll well and just be broken.
And it's not like there were still limits on what powers I could pick.
Kirby said, "But you know what's stronger than steel? Something I can't pick." As soon as you say it.
I'll let you pick titanium, but there might be a catch to like certain things with that.
Okay, I don't know what the catch will be. Is the catch gonna be like, no, cables aren't heavy? I couldn't see you being like, the cables.
Like it's sort of the cable generates as you shoot it, so that's not gonna be an issue.
Well.
So like it's not a weight issue.
It's not a weight issue. It's also a net too. It's not just like.
Yeah.
And it has the bolas,
yes.
which shoot first anyway.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no. The net has to hit you first, so that the bolas wrap around.
Right.
Yeah. Scavenger said, titanium cable is OP compared to regular titanium. Kirby said, adamantium, bitches.
I mean, that would be pretty powerful.
Scavenger said, even compared to steel. Holy shit. Let's see. Launcher. That's the way it would be. So, titanium, bolas, net, launcher. And now for the element.
Gotcha.
Oh, fuck. when the scavenger said vibranium claws. I already got diamond claws, fam. I got 5 of them things.
Vibranium is still probably stronger.
Of course vibranium is still stronger than diamond.
Yeah.
It's fictional. It's getting up there. Let's see. Element. Something good. Kirby said...
the ironic thing is I could have considered diamond an element.
No. Kirby said vibranium doesn't slice adamantium. It liquefies it. Interesting.
Too bad we're not giving him vibranium.
But is vibration an element? Because it could be.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah. Scavenger said diamond claws, no way they better be hella thin, otherwise they will not be powerful.
I mean, claws are claws.
Yeah, I was looking at how you looked around for a second when you said that. And I was like, so what's your thought process, Matt? Like, how do you feel about if they're not hella thin, then they're not powerful?
I say they're about like what you normally expect from claws. So take that as you will.
Take that as you will. Let's see. Kirby said, where is Diamond Head in all this?
He is Diamond Head.
I mean, I haven't picked Diamond as an element. What would that mean if I had Diamond as an element?
That's a good question because you already got Diamond Claws.
What would that do to the titanium bolus net launcher?
Maybe aligned with diamonds, who knows?
Maybe that's how you unlock diamond material for your fucking nets. What if my element was suction?
As far as that would go, probably what would be like motions from the claws might bring things towards you. And as for the net, it attracts people more into the space where the net's gonna throw. So like if you were a little bit off, it would more or less.
Oh, is homing an element?
No.
No. Okay, so what made homing not work?
Claws.
Why?
Because it'd be sort of weird to have homing claws.
So the idea would be if I'm fighting someone and I would miss, my homing element would make it.
Plus, I think that would be broken in its own right because that would sort of get rid of the point of hitting and missing.
The scavenger said, I take science as fact, not you random guy off screen. I didn't understand what you said until I fully read it. So.
I mean, you can take science as fact, but I'm the Lord and God of this universe.
I mean, Game Master does have a lot of power. Time dilation?
Oh, no.
I like the hard oh no. Attraction.
Yes. I mean,
Whoa.
I'm sort of okay with time dilation too, to a certain extent.
Wow. Okay, what would attraction do for the claws?
Sort of the same. Like, attraction and suction are of a similar nature.
True. I guess the difference is that not really any. I mean, I guess suction implies some kind of force, but so does attraction, but they're both kind of vague, because it doesn't say, like, in what way. So it pulls things closer. Okay, Kirby said attraction would make people love you. Oh gosh, I hope he wouldn't be like, yeah, that's what it would be. Scavenger said they will cut easily, but it would be harder to thrust someone, insert joke here, with the claws. Cut, I mean slice.
I mean, what do you want? Claws are claws.
So, my brain got upset that I didn't pick, like, a shield or something. Like, something that, like, is defensive in any way.
Now you want to get rid of the claws.
No. I don't want to get rid of the claws. But I understand where I'm coming from. My mind's like, why didn't you pick, like, anything that's defense-based? You're just hoping that you'll beat ass, like, no matter who you fight. But it's not, like, guaranteed in any way. Well, shut the fuck up, brain. That's why the element has to be good. So, homing and attraction don't work? I mean, no, like...
Homing won't work, attraction would.
So...
Because homing is an autocorrect.
So if my claws are attracted to my opponent...
It's more like they make an attractional force, which can be resisted.
Okay, it's not the same as they just, like, follow.
No.
Scavenger said dual claws like X23 bitches.
Like if anything, attraction and suction would probably more fall under gravity as an element. Basically, you're making a gravitational field centered around your weapons.
Plasma cage. No, I already have nets. I already have...
Yeah, you can't get it like a third weapon from an element.
Oh, it was too specific. I got you. Let's see. Scavenger is talking about getting the X23 build again. Element. Oh, that's gross. What if I pick soul? What would that mean?
Sort of like a cycling of your life energy into weapons to make them stronger.
Oh, gross. So I would... Whoa, then what if I pick, like, vampirism?
Being able to regain health from enemies that you're attacking.
That could be potentially useful.
Yeah, that's a basically a good one.
Yeah. Kirby said, did X23 have foot claws in the Logan movie? I think so. Yeah. Scavenger said, so you can climb more easily with the claws, but use them for tools. Kirby said, I couldn't notice them in the trailers. Scavenger said she did a backspin kick and sliced a guy's throat open.
Now the only thing is the amount of vampirism you'd have at that point. Which, I wouldn't give you like 1 health per hit, that'd be silly. But...
Oh, so it would be weakened. Would it be like 1 health per 2 hits? Like how many?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that 1 HP per hit is too little.
Oh, nani?
If anything, it's probably going to be percentage based on the damage you deal.
What if speed boost was my element? No.
That's too tied to the stats directly.
Because that is a stat. I see where you're coming from.
If you found a way to artificially speed yourself up, then maybe.
So, like, the element is something else, but it happens to do it.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Let's see. Scavenger said, tell me how you would not want that, Jet Black. Tell me.
Well, he's already picked his melee and range, and he doesn't want to change his mind on those.
Yeah. I do see the appeal of the shield. My brain, like, keeps mentioning the shield. Is dual shields even something I would have been allowed to have done? No? Okay. But I can have 2 gauntlets.
That's because that's a given.
I could have 1 gauntlet. Like,
do you only punch people with 1 hand?
There are people whose whole thing is like Winter Soldier. Like, he just has, like, 1 arm that's, like, metal. Like, there's...
He still uses the other arm in combat.
Yeah, it's just not his weapon thing.
But, like, screw that.
Vegeta said, "We still alive? We still alive." Good to see you, Vegeta. I'm trying to figure out my element. I've picked, like, actually everything else just about.
Yeah, you make this too hard.
Gavinger said, "Dual slingshot, forearm shields like Guardian, but better." Vegeta said, "Wolf happened to the black guy." Jay had to head back and do a lab report. Matt, what if my element was psychic?
Shit, that's incredibly meta.
How is that meta?
Because you're studying or you're teaching psychic?
That's not meta, it makes sense for the character. Yeah, I'm studying, like, psychic ability development, like, how to develop psychic abilities.
The only thing at that point would be, like... That's the funny thing, is that, like, because it's tied to your weapons and not necessarily specifically to you, it doesn't run off of your psychic abilities.
Yeah, so they would be separate things.
Like, it'd be innate to the weapon itself, which would mean that the weapons really wouldn't have much, because psychic energy is sort of more...
Like a mind thing.
Yeah.
What if there are brains in my weapons, then?
That'd be hard to manage.
What if they could talk to me telepathically?
No.
Okay, I was like, this is getting interesting, actually. Let's see, I fell behind on the chat at a certain point. The scavenger said, element of souls. Vegeta said, where we are is jack-off hands?
I mean,
grammar?
Honestly, vampirism sounds like a decently good ability.
Kirby said Dark Souls. Scavenger said steal souls and using them as sidekicks.
No.
How would hypnotism work as an element?
Probably more like sleep inducement.
Oh, like very specific. Mind control? Oh, Mr. Hands. He asked where is Jack-Off Hands?
Oh, I'm not Jack-Off Hands, I'm Mr. Hand.
Vegeta said, "Don't mock me, peasant scum." Ningen?
You're not the guy. God dang it.
Let's see, mind control is an element? No? Okay, let's see. Willpower as an element.
As in...
So willpower is, like, what you use to, like, do things.
Weapons don't really have wills.
Well, I imagine the weapons would affect the other person's willpower.
So attacking their will to fight.
Wow! That's so meta. Holy shit. So, attacking their will to fight actually is really interesting. So, are you saying, like, I could beat down their will to fight to where they just don't want to fight me?
Like, that's the only way that I would see you being able to do willpower.
Would that be acceptable?
No.
Okay, because that sounded really cool. I liked it as a concept that, like, if you beat down their will to fight, you could actually just start reasoning with people at a certain point. Like, you could just be like, so you don't want to fight me anymore, let's figure out, like, why we're fighting in the first place and just,
well,
like,
here's the other
conflict.
thing, you're still doing damage to them. It's not like...
I mean, yeah, but once they're not down to fight, I probably don't have a reason to hit them anymore. You know what I mean? Like, we probably could just talk it out.
What about if they had a lot of health? Or not? Or
they have a lot of health, but they don't want to fight anymore.
My bad.
You know what I mean?
What about if they have not very much health?
Then I just don't need to hit them anymore. I already killed their will to fight.
But what if they don't have a lot of health, but their will is very strong?
Then they'll probably die first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, that just would be a given. So would you not be down for that?
No.
Interesting. Very interesting. So Vegeta and Scavenger are going back and forth. Let's see. So I can't hurt their will to fight. That was actually really cool. I liked your interpretation. What if technology was an element?
As in?
What's your interpretation? I really liked how you took willpower. That was actually really cool. What if fiction was my element? I see those gears spinning. I like where this is going.
Fairy tale recreation.
Fairy tale recreation? How do I do that?
Basically, your weapons would have the ability to have certain, like, capabilities based on specific fairy tales.
Based on specific fairy tales. Interesting. Historical function replication. I learn about, like, capabilities of other weapons, and only from capabilities of other weapons that I've learned can I, like, then have my weapons
That's more of a personal skill than tweaking your weapon.
But I mean, it would be like, oh, you're like, that sounds too much like a power that I myself would have. Let's say it's the idea that, like, it's only with these weapons specifically anyways. You know what I mean?
That sounds like you can specifically tweak those specific weapons.
Specifically tweak those specific weapons.
But in order to tweak, like, the point of these weapons is that you can't tweak them normally.
You're like, it's too good.
Like, you can tweak them with your own skills once you get that to that level. But not off the bat. Not with those weapons. It can't be their innate ability to be tweaked.
What if instead of vampirism, they could absorb psychic energy from the people I'm fighting?
And where would that be stored?
And it would give it to me.
You wouldn't be able to do anything with it.
Well, I mean, what if I learned how to do things with it?
You wouldn't be able to.
I wouldn't be. What's the point of psychic ability development class?
I mean, why did you think you would become a psychic?
That's the point of the class.
No, but it isn't.
Yeah.
It's learning about psychic abilities, not
development.
Learning about how it's developed in certain individuals. That's a purely chance circumstance.
If you make it that way, Matt.
You mean that's how I'm going to do it?
Matt, I never know what you're going to do.
Well, that's what I'm doing. So I guess I screwed over another study, didn't I?
Yeah, alchemy so far sounds like the one where you're like, it's more or less what it is. And you just have to brew and get ingredients and stuff. The ingredients thing's the part where, like, I don't fuck with it. And then when you make potions, it'll be like, the potion effects are temporary kind of thing. It'll be gross. What if I learned hypnotism? I took a class on, like, how to hypnotize people. That is the class.
I mean, that's very situational at best.
Situational at best.
Useless at worst.
Vegeta said Jet's hands are looking bigger.
Now see, your class doesn't actually have to be relevant to anything.
Well, I want my person to be going to school to, like, develop a specific set of skills.
One of those specific set of skills have been learning parlor tricks. And
what if my class was how to do telekinesis? It's teaching you how to use specific psychic ability.
You would have to have that psychic ability in the first place. You can't develop it on your own.
What if it teaches you dream travel? And the idea is, like, anyone can do dream travel, but, like, you gotta learn it. Why can't the psychic abilities be like that? Like, anyone could potentially do it, but it takes, like, study, but no one does.
Here's the thing.
Because no one...
If you really wanted to do dream travel, I'd let you do it, but not as a learning thing.
Not as a learning thing.
Machines would have to do that.
I really like the learning and, like, studying aspects of it.
Like, you'd have to learn how the dreamscape works. You can't just go into people's dreams on your own, though.
So, the machine part's interesting. What is something that you feel like my character could learn how to do, right? But they would have to learn through, like, studying, but they could do it without the assistance of a machine or,
that
like,
sounds
other
like you
thing.
need to come up with stuff, shit.
I like how you're like, that's a you problem, my dog. Okay. Hold on. I gotta get there. Doom, 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 doom.
Just pick your element.
Hold on, because now my studies are all fucked up. You got me on studies twice.
Well, you keep thinking that I'm going to let you do whatever you want.
It's not whatever I don't know how you interpret the things that I say.
You know how I interpret things.
Matt,
everything is
both things were so specific.
Everything
and
is
like,
everything is unfair, Jet. Everything in the world is unfair, so we got to take it all out.
Let's see. Something that I could learn how to do. Something that I could do without...
You said that gadget heroes are overpowered. Prove it.
I mean, I feel like they're really good. Most def. There's so much you can do with it. Though, especially the way that's set up with, like, it's a long range, but also a short range. It'd be great if they were two separate things. I gotta say that as well. If I could, like, have the gauntlet and have the gauntlet, and it's not, like, something that has to transition. Oh. Superhero gadget construction course.
No.
What's wrong with that one?
It's more tied to your skill that you can get in a bunch.
Okay.
Like you'd be able to do the class, but it wouldn't really help you.
Psychic machine development course. So I construct machines that use psychic-like abilities.
Machines that would enhance psychic abilities.
Machines that can implant psychic abilities.
Machines that can enhance psychic abilities.
Because I see where you're going, Matt. Matt would be like, you could make machines that could make psychic abilities better, but then you don't have any. Like, you'd be like, so they make them better, but it doesn't do anything to help you at all.
Yeah. You can't just give yourself powers. You're a normal guy. That's more or less gadget heroes at their finest. They are normal people who use gadgets to be good. That's what you rope yourself into.
Oh, I got you. So, of course... That teaches you how to manipulate people through charisma.
Yes, but that is circumstantial as well.
That does sound circumstantial. That sounds a little bit better. Oh, by the way, I'm caught up on Super now. Let's see. Still going.
Just pick something, Jen. This isn't hard. We've been at this for like 15 minutes.
Hold on. We'll get there, Matt. I believe in us. You really did have me fucked up on classes. Studying... Oh! The weaknesses of heroes and villains in Springdale.
No.
Why not on that one?
Because you're a hero. That's meta.
That's meta?
It's too meta.
That's too meta. That actually would have been really interesting. Let's see. Interdimensional secrets in Springdale.
Why would a class be teaching
that? The secrets have finally been revealed. Come to our first ever class. It can never exist again because afterwards they're not secrets. I like your rationale. Your rationale is like, why would there be someone just teaching secrets?
Yeah, nice try, Jed.
Let's see. That was an interesting comeback. I gotta say, I didn't even think about that.
I'm not gonna make you fight a magic god and expect you to win.
Who knows, right? Jank Heroes is that kind of game, man. You never
yeah,
know.
and you know how everything fell apart when you tried doing that.
Anti-superpowered combat for non-powered individuals. It's a course that teaches you how to fight superpowered people, knowing that people in the course don't have superpowers.
Technically, you could do that, but that's also circumstantial. A lot of these are circumstantial, Jeff, because you're expecting the teachers to be good.
What if it was like a simulation danger room kind of course?
I mean, it could happen like that, but you're expecting your teacher to not only be good, but you're also expecting that the heroes and villains that they're specifically talking about
aren't like Bubble Man. The power to shoot normal bubbles. the way you gotta feed Bubble Man.
You pop his bubbles. Amazing. They have 10 best
greatest powers ever. Kirby said, my studies would be in serums. Scavenger said, Curbs, invite me to Dragon Battle if you want to play. I just don't like the material part of the alchemy.
It's not hard.
I don't want to do the material shit.
Video game traversal. Do what I did.
Man, what? I don't want to do
that's the closest you're going to get to, like, probably the closest you're going to get to, like, powers that are not through gadgets. Honestly. Like the keychain thing.
Oh, what if my element was Toon Force, by the way?
No.
Why not?
That is way too broken.
That's way too broken. Apparition.
As in?
I made a wristwatch. I made a calculator.
That sounds like summoning.
Fuck! I keep forgetting summoning's not a thing. Transfiguration, turning one thing into another thing.
Temporarily and only what you're hitting.
Temporarily and only what I'm hitting.
And limited to the certain thing that you can actually transform things into.
So I can't make it anything temporarily?
You can't make like a AK-47 out of a pencil.
Can it be proportional? Like if I made an AK-47 out of a pencil, it's a pencil-sized AK-47?
No.
That would have been like fair, because it just would have been like, well, you fucked around.
You're still making a gun out of a pencil.
But it's like a tiny, not usable gun.
You mean it's a totally dangerous gun still?
How am I going to pull the trigger on the pencil-sized AK-47?
Who says it's for you?
You're fucking watch out for the mouse with an AK-47. But I'd like to do a character that's learning something different. I still want to play Jackknife as well.
But like that's the thing, Jay. You're still trying to do two characters, which is silly in its own right.
There's nothing wrong with that. Just
there
have them do separate shit. I don't see what's wrong with that. Also, what floor do I live on?
I don't remember.
We didn't roll. We never did it. Like that's what I'm talking.
I mean, do we have to?
What? Who knows? Maybe
What happens if you roll 2 again?
Let's see. Scavenger said Jackknife is dope. Make this character more dope.
Yeah, it's proving not easy.
10. I live on the 10th floor.
Specifically change it.
What? I'm a teacher. It's really different.
You're still gonna try and sleep for 4 hours.
Why would I not sleep for 4 hours? Man, I'm still me. I don't...
Well, like, that's the thing. These are 2 different people, Jet.
Yeah.
They should have different lifestyles.
One nigga literally panhandles on the street, Matt.
Yeah.
It's
Do
really
you honestly
different
think
lifestyle.
normal people sleep for 4 hours?
I'm not a normal person.
The mage might not have been, but the human being who just uses gadgets? And who's a teacher now? A teacher meaning that he might actually need to rest from the stresses of being a teacher?
Why don't you think he enjoys the pursuit of knowledge?
Because students are dumb?
Scavenger said, all I do is win, no matter what. I mean, he would hope for students like Jackknife. So sad that Jackknife isn't in any of his classes. But he'll try. He'll definitely try and like make a connection with the students.
And what happens if they're dumb?
I mean, he'll try his best.
What happens if they're rude?
He'll be polite. He understands that like they're still going through life.
What happens if they try to kill him?
That sounds like they need to go to the principal. I just realized all the fucking like superpowered people go to Springdale University. Like, this is like your students are gonna be like people with powers and shit, and I'm teaching them how to be heroes. That actually is really interesting. That's gonna be cool within itself. I still need a class though. I still need like a good class. Psychic ability development isn't a thing I can pick. Fucking alchemy is lame. It's so lame. What would my weapon element be if it was alchemy?
Probably just like figuring things out on the fly, and like ingenuity would probably be more so what the element would be.
Ingenuity.
Yeah.
What would that entail?
Sort of taking things from the environment and combining them with your weapons.
Huh. Example.
Like, if you happen to notice like a fire crystal, being able to put that into your gun without any problems and shoot it.
If I notice a fire crystal. Fire crystals are real things, Matt?
Maybe.
What is that? What if I studied elemental crystals and their application?
I mean, why do you have to be meta about it?
It's not meta. It's not meta, Matt.
I mean,
you just told me it exists. I don't know how am I not gonna be curious?
I mean, you can do.
If I saw that shit on the fucking roster, do you think I wouldn't?
I mean, you can pick that as your class, but like,
and then
you're tying it so heavily.
But you'll never actually find an elemental crystal, so it'll be the application class.
I will tell you that you'll never find an elemental crystal. Like, they're not necessarily going to be easy to come by, but I'm not going to say that it's, like, not likely or anything.
Kirby said such high trust in students, Mr. Hand.
Yeah, students are awful. I'm a student. I hate them.
Scavenger said, I trust no bitches in games. And then the Scavenger said, it's not meta. Thank you, Scavenger. It's not meta. It's not...
Totally meta. Point is, you can do it, but, like, you're tying things really heavily to your character.
What if my element was elemental crystals? No, why not for that one?
Because too many elements.
You're like you actually got too many things from it. So I guess Weiss isn't a character that's possible then.
Time dilation might be possible.
No, I mean her like blade that has all the dust things in it. Yeah, you're like, Weiss is too good for my game. Scavenger
now, individual elements of Weiss might be fun.
Jet is not meta. His friend is metal.
Glyphs might be okay, and time dilation might be okay.
I'm sorry, hold on. Magical symbols and their application. And like...
Actually, that'd be more of an ability thing. Time dilation still might be fun.
Like, as a class. So you learn symbols that have power themselves.
But we've already made your class.
No, Matt.
No,
stop. Can't say.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like class, not like class.
My studies.
Oh.
So I would learn magical symbols, and the symbols have their own abilities, and you learn how to like draw and use magical symbols.
Some of those might not be useful.
Man, see, you're like, it's the spell shit all over again. Fucking, you feel like people can discover magical symbols by accident? I like, fucking, the demon summoning the class and you learn how to summon demons.
That'd be fun.
So.
I mean, it'd be a bit weird for the school to have a budget for that, but you know.
So, would I actually learn how to summon demons?
It might be a bit hard, but it's plausible.
Gosh, why was that one so fine? Why? That's what gets
because that's
me.
not magic.
What the fuck? I don't know what your definition of magic is. I don't know what you.
Because it's not sorceress magic.
Oh my gosh! What the fuck? Can it not be just demons? Can it be like summoning supernatural creatures?
Possibly.
Elaborate, please. Possibly is concerned.
It depends.
What the fuck? That doesn't. That's like the synonymous.
You
do things. Elaborate
you
further?
did things on the fly for Jank Heroes all the time. Why can't I do it on the fly?
I'm just curious. Could they not have like an evil twinge to it all the time? Could they be like? I guess I'm asking because I just don't want to summon evil things all the time. I was wondering, could I be able to summon creatures and they not always be like?
There might be a
can I murder
worthiness test.
A worthiness test for summoning things that aren't evil.
For summoning things.
Just in general. Fair. I'm fine.
God, Chad. You're ridiculous.
I'm not ridiculous.
You are
Shut the fuck up.
Just,
how would I know that?
Just pick law or something like that.
So law. Oh,
pick business.
Summoning supernatural entities. What the fuck, man? What is this? This is crazy bullshit. Summoning can't be an element, but it can be your class. Okay.
Like Virgil Moon, he's just a mechanical engineer and environmental scientist. Not hard.
Kirby said, be a monster hunter, Jet. Scavenger said, what the fuck, Beck? What the fuck? Kirby said, study how to make armor out of parts of a monster's body. Scavenger said, I'm gonna jump throw Jet's phone and slap Matt for not complying. So, summoning supernatural entities is something that I can study. What the fuck, Matt? What? What'd you say? Fucking... Oh my gosh. Scavenger said you must comply on whoever's YouTube channel you are on.
I mean, I'm a hand. I'm not really a person. I don't really have entities to force my will upon.
Programming as my element.
Explain. No. You come up with it, and then I counter come up with it.
Counter come up with it. So, if I, like, attack a machine, I can, like, reprogram the machine with my will.
You're siphoning your will into weapons.
Can I put my will into machines that I hit? What does siphoning my will into weapons mean? Like, I don't get what you're saying.
Like, I feel like at that point it'd be more soul at that point.
What?
You're siphoning your soul in order to hack into a machine.
Why is it my soul? Why can't... Why can't it be, like, the machine is, like... Why can't it be my mind? Why isn't it, like, me through my weapon as, like, the conduit?
Do you want to lose a piece of your mind?
No, Matt. I don't understand why it can't... Because, like...
Because then it'd be unlimited, and then you can make a robot army.
I'd have to fight robots, Matt. You don't understand. What the fuck? I don't get where you come from.
This is Springdale, Jeff. What do you want?
Matt, how often did you ever fight a robot? Never in any of your playthroughs. I don't think you ever fought a single fucking robot.
Hey, remember when you could buy robots? I wonder if there's a huge robot manufactory that you could have hacked into.
I didn't even think of that, Matt. That's such a great fucking idea. Damn it. You're thinking more meta, which is fine. I totally see where you're coming from with the being able to buy robots to hit with your thing. That's actually really solid. I like that. I like that you are thinking ahead. I honestly didn't think that. I was thinking more...
Like, robots just come into existence out of nowhere, Jet?
No, that I wouldn't program robots. I was thinking I'd be in situations where I want to hack machines by hitting them. I don't...
I'm talking about the original Jank Heroes here.
I didn't think...
You didn't think that they had to be built in factories?
No, I just was thinking I would do it on machines, not on robots.
I'm not even talking about... I'm talking about original Jank Heroes here, Jet.
So, what if I had to, like... I don't even want to take a health penalty. I don't feel like I should have to. Can't I just hit machines and hack them, please? I don't see why that one was even bad.
Like, you might be able to have hacking tools in your weapons.
Man.
And, like they might assist in your hacking abilities, like make it easier to hack. Yes, machines would technically be a type of gadget.
What if I could stick my claws into a machine to hack into them, but if I pull my claws out of the machine, it's no longer hacked?
If you're a bowling net.
How does it apply to my... the net? As long as my net's still around the machine, it's hacked?
That sounds really good, Jet.
Matt, you just take the fucking net off. Stop. Stop. What am I going to do with a robot? I tell you. They go on and on. I'm a loyal viewer. This is the only reason I'm watching. Matt is acting like a niglet. Vegeta said, is Mr. Hand's ability stroking random citizens' chickens? Oh my gosh. Fucking...
I'm the stream villain, Jet. This is why this is happening.
Why is the net bad for the hacking? Please tell me. I'm gonna put a net on something.
I'll let you have hacking. But see, now you're gonna be like, let me think of another power that would actually be better. Because you've done that multiple times now. Because that's the thing. I'll say a lot of abilities are bad, and then Jet's like, oh, this ability is actually pretty cool. And I'm like, yeah, you know what? You can have that. And he's like, nah, let me go better. Let me try and get even more overpowered.
I'm not overpowered. I heavily disagree with the idea that I'm overpowered.
Because we've done this song and dance at least 4 times now, where Jet's come to an element that's actually decent and that he likes, and then he's like, no.
What would intangibility be like?
You wouldn't be able to hold your weapons.
What the fuck? Why wouldn't it be something that would make me intangible while I was holding my weapons?
Because that'd be too good.
Fucking man.
Because you'd be wearing your claws?
Reflection as an element.
You'd be able to reflect things with your weapons.
Yo, Juice, welcome to the stream. I'd be able to reflect things with my weapons?
Yeah.
So, I'm glad that it's just what it sounds like.
Like, with the net specifically, like...
Kirby said Jet just turned into amphibian.
The net specifically, I feel like would be reflecting on the inside thing more of an out than the outside.
So when you're trapped in the net, if you try to hit the net from the inside...
If you try to shoot the net from the inside.
Oh, so like melee stuff doesn't get reflected.
Right.
Nani? Like, what?
I mean, do lightsabers deflect other lightsabers?
But that's actually the same thing. If it was 2 reflecting things, I get the idea they would cancel out, Matt. This is not this. It's not me shooting a net that reflects and another net that reflects.
Let me rephrase that. Lightsabers deflecting like those dual-sided electric poles that they had in like episode 2.
Do they reflect other melee weapons? I see where you're coming from. Yo, thank you for liking the vid, Juice. I truly appreciate it. Sorry, we'll get into the back and forth and I'll mix stuff. Juice said, is this modern D&D? Nah, it's a lot more jank and a lot more superhero-y. Kirby and Scavenger are like, just use amphibian powers, please. Scavenger said, Matt is triggering me in Jet and Vegeta. So, like, most of us are triggering you.
Yeah. Everybody triggers me.
He didn't mention Kirby. Kirby is not triggering you. Oh my gosh. I do like the hacking one, actually. I'm still thinking about the hacking one and how that works. With, like, other stuff.
Like, I don't see why you didn't just go with vampirism when you had the chance.
Vampirism is... I was testing the waters, because I like hearing how you, like, twist things that sound really
Vampirism was more or less fine.
That's because vampirism is, like, a basic bitch thing. It is very...
But what's wrong with that?
It's so basic.
But you don't... You have a gadget that turns from physical to ranged at will.
Every gadget person has that.
But how many gadget heroes are there actually?
Now 2.
Out of how many?
Out of players?
Out
3.
Out of in general?
I don't know. I haven't encountered a lot of people in the world.
Yeah. What if there were a lot of people?
Oh, by the way, the scavenger said, Matt is non-compliant. Unacceptable! He wanted me to do Lemon Garb, but I feel like Lemon Garb is really loud, and I don't want to be too loud because my roommate's in the other part. Scavenger said, Nick is spazzing. Facts. Fucking... I like the hacking thing a lot. Damn, yeah, hacking actually does sound really good. It keeps hitting me. Yeah, I don't actually know why I wouldn't like hacking. I'm fine with hacking.
Okay, finally, Jet. After 50 minutes, your element is hacking.
Hacking either by staying stabbed or by staying in net. Whatever the target is. Ooh, holy shit. Okay, Scavenger said he is also spazzing. He said we're all spazzing but Matt. I wonder why. Kirby says, Scavenger, I'll join you for now. Are you joining him in spazzing?
Don't worry, guys, okay. We finally finished. Jet finally cooperated.
So, Scythe Caliber, aka Nightstick, age 19, is a gadget hero. His element is hacking. By stabbing into machines or capturing machines in nets, he can hack into them with force of will alone.
Why do you keep putting force of will into it? Because that means you're expending a resource.
Matt.
Just have it be hacking.
Will is not a resource. Well, the idea is that I'm hacking it without, like, having to program anything. Like...
Just say hacking. See, now you're making it so that I have to imply rules on it.
What? Not really. Like,
yes.
The idea is that if I'm stabbing into something, the act of stabbing into it is how I'm hacking it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's all you're doing.
Yes.
But you're making it be like, I have to use my will in order to do it.
Oh, no, it's just the...
Leave it as a black box.
You're like, the more generic, the better. That is what makes Jank here is more Jank. It's the idea that, like, as long as it's more indescript, you can get away with more. That's fine. I agree with that. I have retractable diamond claw gauntlets for melee, and they're 5 claws. I like how Scavenger said, Jet, just use the Ben 10 Omnitrix. So you are upgrade.
Jet?
The Omnitrix isn't a melee weapon. Kirby said Will is a resource. Look at how Ryu uses the Hadouken. Also, Matt, you wouldn't let me have a fucking Omnitrix.
No, I won't.
Thank you.
You might be able to find an Omnitrix, though.
What the fuck? Really? That's a real thing?
I mean, why?
Just non-copyright name or whatever? Like...
Why wouldn't it be?
Gosh. I would make a different character just for that. Like...
Here's the thing. You would definitely never start with it.
I would make a character that legitimately would just be hunting for the Omnitrix. His thing would be like, Omnitrix studies?
I mean, here's the thing. Whether you actually find one or not, whether it actually exists in the world or not, completely dependent. It might not actually exist, but it could.
Mm-hmm. He's Asmith. I could make a character. This whole thing is he's gonna build an Omnitrix.
But Asmith doesn't exist anymore. It's just a bunch of gray matters who did it. You need an entire race to do that.
You need an entire race. I think Azimuth does exist. I think he's the one who was on the upgrade planet.
What about if Uncle...
Grandpa Max.
Grandpa Jesus. I'm kidding.
Grandpa Jesus.
Okay. What about if Grandpa Max's friend was actually Azimuth?
Phil.
What if
Damn,
Phil was
you know that's a fan theory. If I wanted to make a device that could transform people into other heroes, what class would I have to take?
Probably Couched Hero.
No. What studies?
I don't know. DNA?
Generic DNA? You know what you'd have me doing, Matt? You'd have me, and I'd be in a basic bitch class, and they'll be like, here's RNA, and here's metabolism, and here's cellular biology.
I don't know, alien DNA?
Well, I'm trying to get, like, gadget heroes to be what you would turn into. Not gadget heroes. No, that's so dumb. To the people without their shit. I mean, like... You turned into... That was pretty great. You turned into... Fuck. I can't think of a thing anymore. Because my brain is like, you turn into crystal heroes, and it's like crystal heroes without their crystals. And it's like, you turn into...
Everybody's actually bad?
Everyone's connected to something. Turn into, like, a magic user without their knowledge or mana, like... fucking...
Turn into a ninja without their powers?
Oh god, everyone's connected to something. A watch that turns you into people just turns you into people. Like, that's all it does. It's just not a reliable idea. It's just not usable. This is fucking great, actually. Wow. Whoa. Holy fuck. Yo, Matt, you know, this doesn't have a real payoff without a campaign.
Jet, I don't really want to mess with this character right now.
Matt, there's no time like the present.
Except it's already 1, and we could watch more Tome.
We can watch more Tome.
Jed, we also have to consider him.
Oh, it's Thursday, Matt. He's, like, watching anime and on Discord and stuff.
But, like, I would imagine he'd want to go to bed at some point.
Let me ask him, when does he, like, want to go to bed?
And plus, I don't want to be here for too terribly long myself. Maybe at most 2.
Aw, don't make me choose. How about 2:30? And then we can do Jank Heroes and then Tome.
Like, I really don't want to do Jank Heroes because we just spent, like, 2 hours on character creation.
On just discussing.
Yes. Like, this has burned me out on Tome, or
on Tome, I agree. Let's play Jank Heroes.
This has burned me out on Jank Heroes today. I've done my 2 hours of Jank Heroes. I'm good.
You're right, Kirby. It is Friday the 13th now. Aw. Oh, you got me so hyped, Matt.
Well, you shouldn't have made a second character.
I'm hyped. Hype is a good thing, Matt. Like, also, what does my character have? Like, what are the rest of the things that need to be on the sheet? Oh, it froze. Hey, there we go. I didn't realize it was frozen. Okay, let's see.
Basically nothing.
40-pound bag.
And subspace communicator. And your weapon, which I now need to give a name. Ship.
Hey, that incomplete character sheet though, my guy. When are my classes?
I don't know.
Where are my classes?
At the university.
What rooms though?
I don't know.
Vegeta said, was that the real Mr. Little one? Kirby said, for you, I already read the Friday the 13th thing. So how does the name system work again for my weapons?
I just think of one.
Oh, I'll write it down.
Let me think.
What was Jay's power again? It was light. That is really basic.
His element was light. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No, I mean, he can do what he wants. It's fine.
wasn't complicated at all. We in and outed it with them.
I mean, his was definitely less time. I put care and effort into Scythe Caliber. Superhero named Nightstick. Teacher by day, hero by night. Studying how to summon supernatural entities. Can hack objects using his weapons. Close and long range capability. 10th floor, Springdale Apartments. He has summoning, hacking, close range, long range weapons. He teaches the next generation of heroes at Springdale University. My boy's a baller, dude. Only 19 years old. Teaching college level courses. My name is just a bunch of weapons. Scythe Caliber, then superhero named Nightstick. Doesn't have a nightstick, a scythe, or a sword. Dun, 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 dun. Get respect upon these streets. What did you name his weapon?
T something Sagittarius.
T something Sagittarius? Is that something a number?
Yeah.
I
already have the number.
You already know the number for me?
Yeah.
What's my number?
T263.
T263?
Yes.
I'm a Taurus, if that helps. If you're just gonna do zodiacs for everyone.
No, it wasn't just like it's based on the weapon. Like Sagittarius worked really well with this because it's a bow and light.
Okay. Mine is hacking and diamond claws and a titanium bolus net launcher.
Those don't flow as easily.
You're like, none of those go together?
Like I could go Cancer, but Cancer would be odd.
When you go Cancer, not for the zodiac, but for fucking Cancer?
Well, Cancer because of the claws, more so than anything.
Ooh. Welcome back, Scavenger. Scavenger said, Kamehameha that bitch.
Because Cancer is for the crab, which has the claws.
So...
But, like, I'm not gonna go Cancer.
You're not gonna go Cancer?
I'm not gonna go Cancer.
He has to name the weapon. He forgot about weapon naming. There we go. Had to reconnect the stream. Ooh, but I thought I asked. I imagine Makana spelled with, like, an A and a U. Definitely not an O. Or an I. I think I was thinking us instead of is. Ooh. Okay, Vegeta. Understood. Scavenger said, weapon name Matt because it'll trigger people and make them spaz. Scavenger said, see ya, Vegeta.
Oh, I found a better name. Nova Mechanis. Get over it.
Nova Mechanis. So, Scythe Caliber. By day, Nightstick by night, armed with the Nova Mechanis, a weapon capable of turning into 2 gauntlets with 5 retractable diamond claws each that then can transform into a titanium bolus net launcher. Both weapons are capable of hacking into devices. Currently studying summoning supernatural entities at Springdale University and teaching the next generation of heroes what heroism truly is all about. Springdale University. Base accessible through any mirror. Because that was another thing that we did for this fucking character.
Yeah, I don't think you guys remember that I let him have freedom everywhere else.
Apartment at the 10th floor. Doesn't matter. Enter through my bathroom mirror. Because I could go to... Dude!
No, see, dude. No. Secret base was mirrors in the school.
Oh, it's mirrors in the school?
Yeah, nice try, Jet.
Hold on.
I wouldn't give you mirrors everywhere.
Any mirror.
In the school.
So I didn't get any mirror?
No.
Are you sure?
Jet, there's no...
I totally wrote down any mirror.
Jet.
You were like, it had to be wall-mounted. Because your whole thing was you didn't want me to have pocket mirrors and shit.
It had to be wall-mounted.
I don't think it was just...
It had to be in the school. It had to be in the school.
I don't think it had to
Jet,
be in the school.
I denied every option that let you have full city transportation. Why would I give you whole world transportation to your base?
Because mirrors aren't everywhere.
Except they are?
Scavenger said, for real, mine would be called Kaiba. Scavenger said, freedom for everything. Scavenger said, why not any reflection? Any reflection.
Because that'd be so broken.
Any reflection is more broken than any mirror.
Any mirror is broken.
Any wall-mounted mirror is very specific.
Jet, literally every bathroom in the world.
In the world, that's a stretch.
Most of the world. Way beyond the scope of Springdale. You can go to the other side of the world and then transport back to your base. No.
What if it was car mirrors?
No. Wall-mounted mirrors in the university.
Why in the university?
Because that's where your base is.
What if it was wall-mounted mirrors, and what section of Springdale is the fucking school? Like, is it downtown? Is it north, south, east, west?
I don't know.
What? That's fucking... Because we don't have maps and shit. Like, we know, like, miles away things are now. That actually was established, but we don't know in directions. Fucking... And Springdale's in Nevada, but that never comes up. The Springdale's in Nevada.
I didn't know it was in Nevada.
How was it next to the Grand Canyon, Matt? How does any of that work?
What about if there was a canyon, and they called it the Grand Canyon,
but it's not the Grand Canyon? Kirby said, "Why would you be anywhere but the university?" Scavenger said, "Wall-mounted mirrors of all of Springdale."
No.
That's so specific.
And it's so good.
Nah.
University only, Jed. Only.
That's too specific.
Jed, just go to the bathroom if you need to use your secret base.
All closets?
No.
No? Hold on, I got you.
Jed, come on.
All air ducts.
No.
What? How is that one? I can't even do that outside.
You can't do the mirrors outside.
There could be a wall-mounted mirror outside. It depends on where you are. That one is actually there. I mean, I guess if there's an air vent outside, I can do it. They're all conditional, Matt.
They're supposed to be.
But I'm saying it's fine though.
But
chimneys. All chimneys. I'm fucking Santa Claus.
It's a good thing the university doesn't have a chimney. So you wouldn't be able to get into your secret base.
What I thought in my mind is that, like, Matt would just be like, no building, and who the fuck uses chimneys? It's just like chimneys aren't in Springdale.
Yeah, no,
they're just not
exist.
a thing.
I'm not going to say they don't exist, but the school wouldn't have one.
Scavenger said south side of Springdale only. Kirby said, where can the mirrors take you? To his base? The Scavenger said, to his base in the university. Fucking... all vehicles.
No.
What am I gonna do with all vehicles, man?
Transport to your base.
Exactly.
So, getting into any vehicle would take you into your base.
Mm-hmm.
Any vehicle. Including bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Including scooters.
Mm-hmm.
Including skateboards.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Mopeds.
No.
Those things people call hoverboards,
Jet,
but they're
you literally have omni access into your base. No. You have to work to get to your base.
I can enter my base by playing a tune on a flute.
No.
What's wrong with that one? That takes time.
Because you can do it anywhere.
But I need a flute. I need a flute. And I need
You can do it anywhere.
I need a flute, Matt.
You would always carry a flute. You've got 40 pounds that you can carry. A flute doesn't weigh 40 pounds. You're good. And what's...
My own backpack. I climb in my backpack and I'm in my base.
You can't fit into your backpack.
How do I fit in mirrors? I don't...
It's more like a lever in the mirror.
What? It's more like a lever in my backpack. How heavy is the lever?
I mean, you'd have to break space-time in order for that to work. And you'd be able to do it anywhere, which would make no sense.
And also, if I went in my backpack, the backpack would, like, follow. So it would, like, be in my base.
No. No backpack.
No backpack?
No.
I thought the backpack was reasonable.
You mean you can do it anywhere?
No, the backpack...
Here's the thing, Jed. You keep trying to do these anywhere positions where you can always be in your base, and that's not happening.
Subspace communicator.
Subspace communicator will not let you go to your base. Subspace communicator is good enough as it is.
But I mean, just add like a base button, right?
No.
My base is a hologram, but it's like hard light hologram that's released by my subspace communicator.
No.
My base...
Jet, I'm not letting you take your base with you. That's essentially what you're doing whenever you try and pick these.
I can enter my base by being naked.
No.
But I have to be naked,
No.
though.
Knowing what you've done with the other character, no.
What?
You've stripped down twice already. Within the first 2 sessions, actually. You stripped down twice. There is no way I am trusting you with that.
I can sleep to enter my base.
No.
So it's like in the dream world.
No.
That's not even like convenient anywhere, Matt. I can't just sleep anywhere.
Just take wall-mounted mirrors.
Man, anyone?
In the school. Why, Jet? Why do you have to have it everywhere?
Why not?
Because that makes it too good.
What if my base is...
Remember, your base has a supercomputer.
Yeah.
Which is really good.
What if my base is under Springdale?
No.
What's wrong with that one?
Because you'll use that as a generalization, meaning that it's actually under all of Springdale.
That's exactly what I mean.
Yeah, and that's not happening.
What if my base is over Springdale?
It would be over all of Springdale.
Yes.
No.
What if my base is every second building in Springdale?
No.
Most of those don't even get named.
Every second building would get named just for that.
Just to keep it from being a thing. What if my base is the 10th floor of every building with 10 or more floors?
You mean you're gonna go into Virgil's room and say, I'm going into my base?
I'm going into my base. I'm on the 10th floor, Matt.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. Yeah.
It's not gonna be of every building.
It can't be the 10th floor of every building? The first floor of every building?
No.
That is more convenient. You'd have to go on 10 floors. The rooftop
Nope.
of every building.
Stop being every building. Pick one.
Stop. Kirby said, Jet, the problem is you're taking a portal to your base wherever you go, almost like a pocket dimension. Let's see, where the fuck? Scavenger said, Matt, the fuck? Matt is seeing fuck the free world, saying. Scavengers, Matt, stop fucking the free world.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep
Matthew Johnson is saying fuck the free world right now. I'm guessing his last name is Johnson.
Yeah, who needs the free world? Be in chains and...
Springdale sewers.
No.
Why not?
There are sewers everywhere.
I gotta move a manhole cover.
There are sewers everywhere.
I'm not a turtle. It's not.
There are sewers everywhere.
It's not super convenient. Springdale underground caverns.
No. There are caverns everywhere.
Their caverns are everywhere.
Including the sewers.
Scavenger said exactly. Pocket dimensions are awesome.
They're too convenient.
Subspace accessible by subspace community.
No. That's the same thing you threw out like 20 suggestions ago.
At least it makes more sense.
No.
Like how it works.
No.
I like the solid hologram thing too.
No.
I thought that was also cool.
Jet, if you're gonna do anything, just make it the 10th floor again.
Computers that I am hacked into.
No.
I have to like shoot my net at a computer.
All you have to do
first,
is stab something with your claws.
and then I get access to my base.
No. That's, again, Omni.
Well, good to see you, Daniel.
Stop trying to be Omni.
Any toilet.
No.
When I eat food,
No.
I can only eat once a day, Matt.
Jet, you'll find a way to snack on things.
Only when I spend money.
No.
What? How is that one bad? That uses
Because you
resources.
buy oranges every day.
Because you buy That's still once a day. I only eat once a day.
But, like, you'd find other ways
to spend money.
You'll buy a candy bar. That's 50 cents.
I just start stocking up on shit that I know I'll use later. Like,
if you're gonna do anything, just make it where you live again.
It can't be any book. Scavenger said, he wants Ninja Turtles. Let it happen.
No.
Just let it happen, Matt.
No.
Matt is triggering. Kirby said, Jet, stop trying to find a way to open a portal to your base. Scavenger said, go buy a giant Toblerone bar.
Yeah, Kirby, see, we Actually, no, you're not Squiggly Girl. Whoops. But you knew about Squiggly, so we think alike.
If I trip,
No.
I land on my face. I feel like
Jet, do I need to say no before you even finish your sentences?
Nah, dude. Hear them out. I gotta click my heels together 3
No.
times. I have to put my head under the covers.
No.
But I don't sleep in beds, though.
You'll find a sheet and carry it with
you. You think I'd be Linus? You think I'd carry a fucking blanket?
You've got 40 pounds. I'm sure you can carry a blanket.
The concept is so great. Because I honestly wasn't thinking about carrying a fucking blanket. Ooh.
I am listening to you, Kirby. I'm agreeing with you.
Scavenger said you can access your base through your giant Toblerone. Kirby said, come on, Matt. Keep listening to my bullshit. Scavenger, he's being me.
Okay.
Scavenger said any giant Toblerone. I'm fucking... Through making out with girls.
No.
What's wrong with that one?
Because I know you'll find a way to do it.
I'll find... Damn! What Matt was like... I was like, any strat is leak strat. Kirby said Nick was supposed to be the one saying that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, Kirby.
Yeah, I understood that, Matt.
Well, I've been listening to nonsense for over a half hour.
I can enter my base by getting hit by a car.
No.
What's wrong with that one? I don't even know what you don't like on that.
Actually, the meme... No, here... There's Jet, if you do that, the meme will be that it'll be Hong Kong. People in Hong Kong literally throw themselves in front of cars because of insurance, so people specifically try to make sure that doesn't happen.
Like, you think cars would constantly swerve out of my way so that I can enter my face? I like that as a concept. By, like, running directly into a car.
They'll just dodge you, Jet.
So you would allow me to enter bases by running directly into a car?
You have to get hit by the car.
He says you have to
By
get
the way,
hit.
damage scaling still exists, by the way, Jet. You still remember that,
Yeah.
right?
So would a car hit straight kill me?
It hurt a lot.
I have 26 health.
You
How much of my
probably
health
would die.
Probably die. Let's see. The scavenger said you have to get laid consensually to access your base. How would you feel about that?
I give everybody the warrior girl personality.
Kirby said, though making out with girls, what is the girl's mouth supposed to be, a portal now? Hang on, give me a minute. Spray your mouth open so I can reach my secret base. Going on dates to access my base.
I make every girl's personality
The warrior girl. I have to...
Actually, yeah, that's just a solution to any girl-related thing. I just make their personality the warrior girl.
I have to defeat a villain to enter my base.
You mean you're limiting yourself super hard now? You're actually being bad about it?
It's bad to make it like that?
Yes, because I don't actually make you fight villains all the time?
I can only...
Shock and awe?
I can only enter my base if there's trouble?
Everything is fine.
Well, I mean, if there's actually trouble.
Subspace communicator measures trouble.
No, I'm saying, like, the whole point of Jank Heroes, right, was like, well, not the whole point of Jank Heroes, but like, your subspace communicator is inaccurate. But your base supercomputer actually, like, knows when it's, like, trouble. So it's like your base, like, takes you in because you actually need to be there.
But what if the subspace communicator said everything is fine because everything in your current location is fine?
That still doesn't...
You were fine. And because that is the truth.
What if I can... Oh, hold on. Kirby said, I don't even know what Jet is trying to accomplish now. Scavenger said, so no rape, and you can't get raped by a female to enter your base. That Scavenger says it has to be a female as well, so his character is gay. He's forced to have sex with a female. Scavenger's trying to, like, put, like, limitations and twists.
We're trying to get... Jet's trying to find a way to omni-portal his way to a base.
So what's wrong with the trouble one, actually? So, like...
That basically you'd never be able to go into your base.
What if I only entered my base when people needed me?
To find people needing you specifically.
You're like, why not anyone else? Like, why would people need you? I only enter my base if there's, like, an active crime in Springdale. It's the only way I can enter my base.
That's too good.
How's that too good?
Because there's crime always happening in Springdale.
Matt, I can only enter my base if there's crime within my, like, within 10 miles of where I am.
There's a lot of crime in Springdale.
Matt,
there's not a lot of villains, but there's a lot of crime.
Yo, Fundio, welcome to the stream. Thank you for liking the video. I appreciate it. But there's a lot of crime. I can enter a portal. No, fuck. I can enter my base, but only if I roll a 6 on a d6. In game.
How about you roll 5 d20s in a row?
And get a 6 on each of them? Or is it...
No, you gotta get a 20.
I gotta get a 20. Stop, Matt. Stop.
You want impossible odds? Here you're impossible.
A 6 is not impossible odds.
No, but it's gambly enough that it would work.
2 d6s, one of them has to be a 6.
3d6s, all of them have to be a 6.
A coin, and I have to get heads twice.
A coin?
Like consecutively.
You gotta get heads 4 times and tails 3.
No, what the fuck? Why would it be just like too many things? A coin, and I have to get heads, and a d6, and I have to get 6.
You can't get a 6 on heads.
No, shut the fuck up. The d6 has to be 6, and the coin has to be heads.
Oh, now, when you explain it, it's fine, but when I explain it...
you mixed it up on purpose.
No, I mean when I first did this, when you were trying to do it, when we were initially watching Tome, you were doing that to me.
Oh, I see you. Yes, I didn't get the reference to myself. So how do you feel about heads and a 6? No. I have to put my shoe in my mouth to enter my base.
No.
I have to... let's see, Fundio said, where's the black guy in the thumbnail? He made a character when the stream started. Kirby said, Jet, just stop.
Honestly, Jet, I'm willing to just pick a base at this point for you.
Through screens. I have to enter a screen.
No.
To an electronic device.
No.
Let's see. I can enter my base through photographs.
No.
But not digital ones, like physical photographs.
No.
What's wrong with that one?
Too many old-time cameras in Springdale.
What? That was an interesting bullshit one. Elevators. Any elevator.
No.
How many elevators are there?
I mean, there are a lot of skyscrapers in Springdale.
By jumping into pots of boiling water.
You mean killing yourself?
I like how you're like, is just death. By shooting myself with my net.
Why?
Because then I'm just in my base.
How do you get out?
Of my base.
Out of your net?
Out of my net. Well, when I get hit by my net, unlike other people, I enter my base. It's like for me, like I hit myself with the net and I enter my base. No?
You have to be caught by the net.
Oh, Fundio said, who's Jet? Jet Black? That's me. Kirby said, this is going nowhere. Scavenger said, omnipresence is the true power. We must have that power.
Okay,
Matt, just let it happen.
If he wants Omni, then he has to be trapped by his net. But then he's gonna have a fun time getting out of it.
Jet, don't give up. Use will. Jet Black is Nick. Fundio said, oh, I thought you meant Jet Black the Cracker. Yo, Mr. Hank, so, why can't, when I get, like, put in my net...
Because that's basically a portal, and you're not getting that.
What if I have to, like, cut my arm with my diamond claw?
You mean killing yourself?
No, stop. Like, not... Like... when you don't have a healing factor. What if it was, like, my hacking thing, and, like, I had to keep my claws, like, in me...
You mean killing yourself?
Do I hit that hard, where I would, like, die?
I mean... I would imagine diamond claws hurt a little.
Damn,
Self-impalement?
It's too much. Let's see.
The original idea was an original idea that he proposed for his other character, where he just made the floor that he lived on his base.
What if by retracting my claws 3 times consecutive?
No.
What if I had to dance in public?
No.
What if I had to earn money to enter my base?
No.
Let's see. I can go through any wardrobe to enter my base.
No.
Yeah, like wardrobes are everywhere.
Yes, they are.
What? They're actually not.
Wardrobes are Springdale's specialty.
Chalkboards. But I have to draw a symbol.
Chalk is in low demand.
Chalk. So you're like, there's just not a lot of chalk?
Yeah.
Can I buy chalk?
No.
What? Why couldn't I buy chalk? I have $37.
Because, like, it's in so low demand that they don't stock it.
They don't stock chalk. Oh my goodness. Let's see, Kirby said, oh wait, yeah. Scavenger said, omnipresence is a true superpower. We must have that power. Matt, just let it happen.
Here's the thing.
It's just a habit.
Here's the thing, he's not a crystal hero. He's a normal human being with gadgets.
Chalk. I can draw a symbol on the ground with chalk.
You don't have chalk, remember?
They can take me to my base.
We don't have chalk, remember?
I'd have to... Oh, wait. I can, using my diamond claws, inscribe a symbol on the ground that takes me to my base.
The ground is very hard.
The ground?
Yeah.
The ground is harder than diamond.
It's made of the strongest material of our universe.
Fucking Dragon Ball Super fucking bullshit. Kirby said you must pay a portion of your life to teleport to your base anytime you want.
You have to cut off 5 years from your life every time you go to your base.
And you don't know how long you live. Fucking Scavenger said, so Full Metal Alchemist style with written symbols. Kirby said Matt determines the life cost.
5 years, Kirby. That's how much he has to pay every time.
Fucking... I have to drink my soul to enter my base.
My soul reacts to different people in different ways.
Oh. That's just straight up, like, random dice roll. Like, my character just... I haven't done it.
Like, I feel like this character wouldn't be able to just teleport with my soul.
I don't know. It affects different people in different ways.
Right, but as DM.
Kirby said, like, you have 30 life, you must pay, like, 3 life to
Oh, no, I'm talking about years, Kirby. Like, he's 19 right now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He lives till 80. He can teleport, 12 times?
12 times 5 is 60, man.
Yeah. You're 19. 60 plus 19 is 79. You live to 80.
Oh. I see. Math. Scavenger said, I will kill Matt for this fucking the free world style he likes. He bent the world over and had sex with it in butthole.
Yeah, that's about right.
Oh. I got you, man. So what do you not like about the symbol one?
Not that you can do it anywhere. Stop trying to do it anywhere.
I can enter my base, but I have to film myself.
No.
Live.
No.
Let's see. Scavenger said, so Death Note rules is what Matt is doing. Death Note rules?
No, Kirby, here's the thing. He still has to be in his prime.
Make it so he ages instead of lowering his lifespan.
No, he's got to be in his prime all the way. And then he just dies from a heart attack at 19.
At 19, I die at the same age. I can enter my base through other people's souls.
No.
No? What's wrong with that?
You'd never be able to do it.
It just wouldn't work. I can enter my base, but only by bumping into people.
No.
What's wrong with that?
There are literally everybody on the streets.
I mean, people don't just let you do this. Reconnected the stream. Fucking... I don't like it though when it disconnects. It can't send a message that's still in live chat perspective. People bad.
Because you can do it. Period.
Because you can do it. I can enter my base by hopping on one leg.
No.
No? Can enter my base by closing my eyes, but I have to keep my eyes closed.
No.
What's wrong with that one?
You'll learn the layout of your base really easily.
I like Matt's thing is you'll learn to deal with the handicap.
You just learned that you can read a book multiple times to read it in milliseconds. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
So what's wrong with that? That takes skill. That actually takes time.
No.
Let's see. Vegeta said, come on, are we on the same shit?
Yeah.
Scavenger said, you have to eat a goldfish to enter your base.
Nope.
The snack that smiles back, question mark? Kirby said, you must sprint full on into someone. You both feel the impact, even after the teleport, lowering your reputation. Because you're just the guy who runs into people. How would you feel about that one?
They also have to punch you once.
So what the fuck?
You have to take damage
they
as well.
have to hit you.
And you have to punch them back.
Scavenger said no, the goldfish from pet stores. That would be expensive. Goldfish aren't that expensive.
Goldfish are actually a luxury in Springdale.
Kirby said, how would they punch you after you teleport?
No, before you teleport. Like,
yeah, Kirby. Matt's saying you have to like get slugged once and slug once. Matt, why is eyes closed bad? That one I actually think should be fine.
Because you can just be a mole.
Matt, that seems reasonable.
No.
I'm actually handicapped.
Except not really.
How not?
Because you know everything.
Because I know everything. Damn, Matt. Matt's like, you're too good. Is that really why? Like, even with the handicap, I'm not bad?
Pretty much.
Damn. Why am I Jared? Scavenger said you have to eat a slug to teleport to your base.
Slugs are the second highest luxury in Springdale.
Gosh.
Scavenger, I'm on to you.
I have to, like, convince someone to say base to enter my base. Kirby.
No, you have to sprint into them first. They have to initiate the punch. Then he has to punch. And nobody can dodge.
So you don't like the base one? Where, like, someone else has to say base? Or maybe not even... I have to hear someone else say base.
I have to do is be like base, 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 base. Hey, why are you saying base?
Why is that? Because Matt keeps thinking of things that are, like, more interesting than, like, where I was coming from. Hey, why are you saying base? Base, 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 base. So, you're not down with that one?
No.
I thought that one was cool. Any one where it's like an additional challenge is not just like convenience for convenience sake, I think is fine.
If it's a convenience for convenience sake in a place where you can do it anywhere, that's where it becomes a problem.
Kirby said it's all about that bass is a favorite song.
Actually, yeah.
That's
you just play that in a song, Jen.
I didn't think about that. I actually was thinking about baseball games. Like, you would look up, like, and he ran to first base, and you'd like, get there and shit.
Jen, you were trying to meta this even more.
No, let's get the fuck out of here. Baseball games is way harder than, like, the other stuff.
You just go to a baseball stadium.
That's so specific. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
You watch television.
Are you watching television? They had to be baseball. Who the fuck's watching baseball at the bottom?
Spring that's all they live for is baseball.
I feel like base should work. That one's still really conditional.
Also, scavenger, baseball and base would be the same. Also, bass because base.
So, can the base thing work? I actually think that's cool.
No.
I like it. You did the eyes closed. No.
Jen, I'm actually gonna just pick a base if you don't.
Man, that one was actually really good. I don't. Why only in fucking Springdale University for the wall-mounted mirrors?
Because it makes sense.
I have to drink water.
No.
I have to drink like 2 cups of water.
No.
Vegeta asked when I'm gonna cut that weave off. Scavenger said I was thinking about baseball games, not about bass. Scavenger said they have to say bass, not bass or bass. Hey, can you teach me how to play guitar? But not normal guitar, like backup guitar.
Here's the funny thing, though. How do you distinguish bass from bass?
It just has to sound like bass.
Exactly. Bass.
No, I wouldn't stretch it like that, where someone says bass.
What about?
Are you gonna make everyone have an impediment? Like no one can say bass correctly? That would be interesting too. So no to the bass one.
No to the.
I actually really liked that one.
That was too Omni.
It's too Omni?
Too Omni.
So...
If you can do it anywhere, then it's a no.
Well, you can't... If there are no people, you can't do it. If no one's talking, you can't do it. If there's no sound, you can't do it.
But you can do it
if
anywhere under those
you
conditions.
Can't do it. Anywhere under those conditions is... As long as there's specific conditions, is fine. Scavenger said by the context of the sentence...
But Jet,
and then he called you a bitch ass.
Jet, that's literally the same argument you can make for things like elevators. Not all buildings have elevators, but enough buildings have elevators around the world that you can do it anywhere.
I mean, if you're in a building with an elevator.
Jet, how many buildings have elevators? A lot.
This one doesn't. The one we are in right now in Rome.
My building has an elevator.
True.
It's not even that far away.
I'd have to cross the... I'd have to leave... Go down the stairs, cross the street.
It doesn't take that
I don't even
long.
have an access card to enter your building.
You break in.
I break in just for the elevator?
They want to be able to catch you. You're in your secret base.
You're in your secret base. Kirby said, if you fall down a rabbit hole, you'll fall into your base. Reference to Alice in Wonderland.
Too many rabbit holes in Springdale.
Too many rabbit holes in Springdale. If I dig a hole in the ground,
no.
I can enter my base. What's wrong with that? Like, you can't do that in the street. You can't do that on the sidewalk. I'd have to find, like, ground I could dig, man.
I mean, why do you think there are so many rabbit holes?
Well, yeah, I actually don't know what's wrong with that one.
But there are so many rabbit
We're,
holes.
like, in an urban, like, environment.
But if there are a lot of rabbit holes, that means there's dirt to dig into.
Are you sure the digging one is wrong?
Here's the next thing, Jed.
Mm-hmm.
Get a sandbox.
Man, Matt's trying really hard to figure out what the meta thing is, because he keeps thinking of things I didn't think of at all. A sandbox? That was an interesting concept, Matt. And I keep imagining, like, a universe where, like, neither of us think of that, and I think of it later. And, like, in the game, I'm like, I go to Walmart. I'm looking for sandboxes, and Matt's like, Wow. Vegeta also said, wow. Scavenger said, I will use sewers as my base. He says, Matt, is fucking us over. He says, I'm charging my Rasengan right now. Kirby said, Matt, settle this. This will not end. It isn't settled.
Okay,
Vegeta said, Mr. Little POS.
Matt, Kirby, do you really want me to settle this? Because
no,
I'll settle this.
No, Kirby,
this is the final. You have the final say in this.
Kirby, wait, Kirby, pick one of my bases. Pick one. Wait, if Kirby picks something, can it just work? Can it just work?
Thanks, Kirby, for giving me the permission.
Kirby, no, you don't get even Scavengers like Kirby, no.
Your base
overrule
is
closing my eyes.
The 10th floor of the apartments.
Matt, of all apartments? Of all apartments in the world?
Of your apartment complex. Matt, that is your base.
Matt. Kirby said, wow, what the fuck happened? Vegeta said it's not Kirby to Brandon. Scavenger said, Kirby, no. Vegeta said it's Brandon. Scavenger said, no. Kirby said this will never end if it isn't settled. Scavenger said, Brandon. And Vegeta said his name isn't Kirby, it's Brandon.
Thanks, Kirby, for giving me the go-ahead to settle this.
The fucking face. Ew.
Stop trying to be on. You shouldn't have been trying to be on me. You should have just taken the wall mirrors at the university.
Ew.
Now it's your entire place where you live.
Ew, Kirby. Kirby, are you satisfied? Kirby said my name is Kirby Ultrastar in games. Kirby, are you satisfied with this weak-ass base? This basic-ass base?
You mean the base that you chose for the other character and was perfectly fine?
Springdale University are not Springdale University. 2 floors of Springdale apartments are now base.
Yeah.
Can I also have, like, the 2nd floor of Springdale University?
No.
3rd?
No.
4th?
No.
7th?
No.
10th?
Yes.
Cool.
You only have the 10th. Wait, Springdale University. No.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No.
You just said yes.
No.
Matt, get the fuck out of here.
There's not even 10 floors to Springdale University.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Roll. If there are 10 floors to Springdale University, Matt, roll a D10 or higher.
Would you like
Matt,
to
what the fuck? Get the fuck out of it. I knew it. He rolled a D6. I knew my boy would be like, hold on.
There are 6 floors.
You rolled the max on that, too.
Only 6 floors. There's not a 10th floor. Sorry, Jet. Can't have a base on a non-existent floor.
Matt, that would be awesome, actually.
No, sorry.
The non-existent floor.
Doesn't exist. Can't have a base there.
Wow. Vegeta said, oh, Kirby said, are you impressed yet? Vegeta said, aren't you tired? Vegeta said, Jed, Mr. POS. Scavenger's like, man, Kirby will die due to my Rasengan Chidori juices.
Kirby, join me, and together we will rule this city.
Kirby said, I regret nothing. Scavenger said, Matt probably...
We will dominate the streams and their fan polls.
Same with Kirby.
And always play Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle.
Kirby said, "We built this city. We built this city on jet control." Fucking, that would be what triggers, by the way. Jet control. Fucking 10th floor of the apartments. When Matt's like, "Your character would be too much like your other character in personality."
And because you literally said they would be.
This guy would be different.
Jet, you said he would be...
He's a teacher.
Jet.
He's on the other side of scholarship.
Why is he only getting 4 hours of sleep?
Oh, well, that's just me. That's just how I play people.
Jet.
I play people pretty close to me.
And pretty close to you means close personality.
Yeah.
Jet. You just admitted it.
I know, but like then you made it where we had similar things though.
Jet.
The guy just said, "Jet, how do you not have all power? This is your channel. This isn't my game. This is a remix of the game I made. So it's different." Let's see. Did we get all the stuff for Scythe Caliber Nightstick?
Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
We didn't get a session.
Yeah. We got everything.
You sure you don't want to do a session?
Jet, we've spent how many hours? How long is this stream right now?
Yo, how long is the stream? Hit us up in the live chat.
At least 3 hours, and that's too much.
Gavin just said, "Jet, how are you losing your powers? You are no longer king." No. Kirby said, "Why is Jet even arguing? This is Matt's game. His world is law. Jet just follows the story Matt made." Scavenger said 3 to 4 hours.
And how many of those hours have been me arguing with Jet over stupid things?
Kirby said started streaming 4 hours ago.
Jet, I'm burned out. I just want to watch a little bit of Tome and then I need to head out of here.
Ooh. Thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like this video. Favorite, comment, subscribe, and ding ding ding, ring that bell so you'll be notified whenever we do these live streams. Scavenger said I like the arguing. Thank you so much for watching, everyone who did, and make sure to stay tuned for more content. This is your host, your friend, your boy, Jet Black the one and only, logging out. Peace. Have a great night, everyone.